we leave
One
off?
shot.
Right.
Everyone fell asleep because no one could adapt to the stairs.
Everyone from the Whales of the Banshee, they the sonic noise from the Banshee knocked you guys out, but you guys eventually regain consciousness and search the temple, finding a total of about 250 gold between the
Ooh.
lot of you guys. Well, like 250
Gold
amount
in
of gold
total.
in total between artifacts, art, and little other things, little knickknacks and whatnot.
What type of artifacts are there?
Yeah.
Mostly like artistic things, like maybe a little shrine to the deity. Is that CG?
What deity?
No, is that the infamous CG?
CG!
Hey!
Ow, yes.
You
hi.
made it.
Upon closer inspection of what deity it may be, it doesn't look like a familiar deity. It looks more like, well, maybe something with the elf race, but like it just
I
looks
snatched
more
it
like
up.
elven in the origin.
How big is the little thing? Said it's kind of small.
It probably sits up about 8 inches tall, maybe.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah.
Taking it.
Okay.
We should maybe show it to Diana.
That'd be the smart thing to do. Guess what? We're not.
Can I investigate it?
Fine, I put it back
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
But you guys
You
are
can certainly investigate it if you like.
Yeah, can I investigate
Yes, I want to see. I want to look around to see what other stuff I can find.
Oh,
Well,
let me pull
from-
up my computer because I don't have my sheet in front of me.
Well, from the looks of it, that particular relic is just a very decorative piece meant to accent the entire shrine itself. It's one of the more larger pieces of a statue, and probably worth a fair bit of money as well.
That's
My
mine.
pocket.
No,
I mean,
I was
my-
faster.
I think Delphi has it, so you're gonna have to fight
You
her.
No,
said
I
to
put
put
it
it down.
down first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
she
it
said
down.
it down. She said she put it back down.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Everyone want to look
We
at
do
it.
sleight of hand to see who gets it.
I was faster, right? It's mine now.
No, I said it at the exact same time he did.
No, you did not.
You guys
You
both
can't-
place your hand on the statue at the same time. Fight.
Can Delphine
Fight.
go?
Don't fight, please.
I put a knife
Can
through her
Delphine
throat.
grab it?
I mean,
Again?
while they're both holding on it, Delphine puts her hand on it too. Now I have hands all over the thing. You're gonna smudge it.
Reminds me of Homestuck. Oh god, I almost just jumped off a cliff and died.
She's playing
I
Minecraft.
didn't put a cliff in
So-
the.
And Farah and Farah glares at the two and is like, "You have already enough money. I literally have nothing. I think it's only fair that I take it."
You have 50.
I take my short
I
sword
know,
out.
yeah, but it's a thing and I want it.
Oh my god,
You
guys.
put it back down. I don't think you have the right to talk.
I think I do.
Guys.
She lifts
Hey,
daggers
so-
at her.
Hold on. Proto, can I just try intimidation real quickly on everyone?
For fuck's
Fuck
sake.
you.
Oh, if you're trying that, I'm trying that too.
Even if you do intimidation, remember it doesn't automatically win against
19.
players.
I know, but 19 is what I got.
Well, I don't have my dice out or anything.
He looks like he's very serious. He wants this,
I'm not
and he's
doing
willing to
anything.
kill
I'm
you
just
for it.
standing
Kind of
here.
attitude.
He's willing to
Well,
kill you for
so
it.
is Farah as her eyes flash black for a brief moment.
Okay.
Oh god, guys.
Roll.
Let's not.
I think I just moved back.
I'm just
Like,
gonna...
you know what? You guys want to kill each other?
Zara's
So
watching
how
this, like,
gold
guys,
did we get?
fucking
Actually,
stop.
hold on. I want
We got
to
like
quickly
100.
do the math.
With
How
the
much gold did we-
paintings and all the artifacts that are in the room, and some gold pieces and other looks like to be donations, it's about 250 gold worth of wealth of
250
stuff.
divided by.
Some is in physical objects that you probably could resell, and other it's just quite literally 250 gold. So like,
So 250 divided by 4.
And Farah hisses
5.
at Goblin.
It is 5. Kane is here. He gets a cut. How many times do we have to say
Yeah.
Hey, Melon, you have to roll, remember?
What does Melon have to roll?
About what?
I rolled for intimidation, so go
Ah.
with
50,
Charisma.
everyone gets 50.
Yes.
I
He
got
stabbed-
I got a
okay.
15 on intimidation. What did you get? Wait, do I have anything on intimidation?
Do you?
You add charisma to your intimidation. If you have proficiency, you also add that.
Oh, okay, so I had charisma
Okay.
to intimidation.
+2.
So
If you have
15
proficiency in
plus
intimidation already, it should be already added.
Wait,
So
where's
15
the
plus
I?
2 is 17 plus
There.
4 is 21.
4.
Okay.
It's 19 for me.
21.
We're so close.
You guys aren't stepping down from each other's, and you're very, very strong feelings. You want the fucking.
I want it.
God damn it,
I
guys.
have an idea. I have an idea.
No. I don't like your
I'm
idea.
gonna use sleight of hand to
You
grab it.
can't. You can
You
do
can't.
sleight of hand by trying to rip it from their hands, but it's not gonna be. It's quite obvious that you're gonna be ripping it from both their hands.
Yeah, they're kind of like right there.
Yeah. And then fight's going to break out anyways.
Guys, can you guys just not do this right now?
It's not fair. He's already basically rich. I have absolutely nothing except
I
for
have
spoil.
nothing. For all you know,
You guys
I
mug
have
me. I think I should get it. Kane pipes up.
Goddamn it, Kane. You're not helping.
And Farah immediately steps down. Okay.
Fucking.
No, whoa, 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 whoa,
I
no,
grabbed
no. Your
grab it.
boyfriend does not get it.
No,
Your
see,
I
boyfriend!
grabbed it.
Boyfriend.
I took it. Right. She took her hand off.
No. That.
Also, everyone gets 50 gold. Should we add that?
yeah,
Yes,
you add that to
I
your currency.
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
know
I
just
where or
took it.
how.
Because you took your hand
250
off.
It's
I
easy.
think it's
It's
divided by
in
equipment.
D&D
5.
Beyond. It's in,
Why do
yeah, it's in
you
equipment.
want the thing? You just want to sell it. I want to know what it is for.
Manage. No, you got.
Who
you
said I
got
wanted to sell it? I was going to toss it in my backpack, but you know.
Melon, do you know how to add
What?
stuff and things to your things? The money?
No, I don't.
You go to
Fuck,
equipment.
I misclicked. Wait. I go to. Okay.
Equipment and click on the currency. Just click on the thing and it should pop up.
I don't
Did I,
see.
On equipment?
Can I do
Oh.
investigation?
Fucking
Wait.
Alright.
My thing is not. So
What?
50
It's not
gold, right?
Yep.
Can I do an arcana check on it real quickly?
Kane, what
mean-
did you roll on your intimidation check? I just want to check.
Did you just call him Kane?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 21. I
You rolled a
I rolled
17.
15. I rolled a 15 plus my charisma and plus my.
No. It's you already have that added in.
Oh, so it's just plus my
So
charisma.
if it's 15 plus your 4, it's 19.
19. Yeah.
So you
That's
guys-
same as for me.
So you guys,
And you took your hand
You
off.
let go.
Yeah,
You
because
let
Kane
go.
said he wanted it.
yeah.
Well, Kane didn't come up.
Kane didn't have his hand off.
Kane made a statement that he thinks he should get it.
And you took your hand off.
Don't
Okay.
forget to
I
add
didn't-
50
I
gold
said
to
I
everyone.
stepped down. I didn't say I take my hand off.
Stepping down the same thing.
Yeah, I'd say it's the same thing.
Her aggression towards you has stepped down, and she sided with maybe Kane should get it.
Can I roll Arcana
yeah.
on it real quickly? If I see for Arcana?
Oh god.
You want to roll Arcana on it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I want to bite his hand.
Oh, it's a 6.
Ha!
You can't tell anything really about it.
Alright. There's nothing of value for me, and I take my hand off and leave. Alright, that's
The
all.
moment he does, and Farah takes the thing.
And Farah, can I have it? As Kane looks towards you.
She looks at the thing for a moment, and then hands it over to Kane. Okay, sure. Don't drop
I'm
it.
gonna-
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like it's
look at-
important.
Weak.
I'm gonna look at the two of them and go, is this like some sort of magic spell been cast on that? Why does everyone want it? Especially you two. What the hell?
I'm just kind of
He
watching
just
them,
puts it in
being
his
like, what the
backpack.
fuck is happening?
And Farah just hisses at Delphi.
I just stay quiet. and
Tensions are
watch,
high.
honestly.
Tensions are high today.
You
They
just come
are.
into this real hot. I noticed.
Maybe we'll cool down.
It starts
maybe
raining
we'll-
outside.
I
Look at
guess
that.
that is one way to cool down the
Did you spray him with
situation.
that? Dude, don't spray that. It's not just
You know
water,
what
you
would be
fucking
cool if
idiot.
there was a cooking skill in this game?
That's
Get out.
if you do cooking, it's probably gonna end up being survival
Computer.
or performance.
you-
What's your computer?
But I mean, like, no,
And
like
exactly.
an actual skill. An
It's
actual
soap.
I know what
skill.
you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
That'd be cool because it.
I'll give you some gummy bears if you go
cooking
away.
would be kind of cute.
You gotta go watch your
It paints
computer
with a
though.
broad brush when you play the game. Like
Mm.
it technically has
Bye.
cooking. You just throw it under one of these other categories. It's nothing specific.
Are the other ghosts still outside?
No, they
Take a
disappeared. Or at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Actually, I look outside and see if the horse and slave girl's still there.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Based on your angle and this window, you can't because they're out in
I-
front.
All right, I'm going to go outside.
You
I'm
want to go
going
through the
to
window
go
or you can open the door?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to open the door.
All right. Well, you guys, you have to take off the brace for the door.
Is it hard to do?
Do I have any equipment to do that easier?
How heavy was it?
It looks like it hasn't been moved in a while. It doesn't look. Two people probably could do it. It's just hasn't been moved in a while, kind of thing. So it might need a little nudge.
Okay.
I know someone has a crowbar.
Do I?
I-
Great question. I
no.
have no fucking idea. Man,
I will not confirm nor deny the accusation. I have a crowbar.
fucking wow.
Kane will walk over to it,
Bro.
the front door.
Oh, I do have a crowbar.
take my
Hey, I have a
crowbar
crowbar. I didn't realize that until just now.
I want to know what Kane does though.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stand here.
Kane's gonna try picking up the one side. Or
I'm
my
gonna
dice.
walk over to the door and
As
watch.
I know, almost everyone but me has a crowbar.
Yep.
I don't have a crowbar.
I
I
do.
said almost everyone.
Yeah.
You see, as he tries to push it up, he literally can't like even budge it with his like on the one side.
And Farah tries to help. Yeah,
It
I'm
does
already
not much-
rolling.
Go ahead.
I told
Hey,
you have to
11.
go away if I give you this.
You
can't
notice
come back.
even with your combined strength, it is pretty well stuck at the moment.
I mean, I got oil.
We could jump out of the window. We could
Is
just jump
it
out
made
of
out
the
of
window.
wood?
It's just
Hold on, I'm gonna take my
there's a
phone
metal
out.
bracket that holds, and then it's just a wood block. But the wood block looks like it's swollen from the humidity, so it's like a tight fit.
I could just
So can I get
burn
my
it.
crowbar? Can I get my crowbar and just go at it?
I
Yeah, you
could
can
just
Try sticking to your crowbar.
I could
Alright,
just
What do
burn
you want me to
it.
roll for?
You very good.
Let's
What do you want
refrain
me to
from
roll for?
burning things, please.
This will be athletics. And you get to add your let's see. You're using a tool. I think you get to add your proficiency.
Okay, do I have proficiency in this?
Well, you already get when you use it. If you're already where's athletics?
Oh, athletics, I have
Oh.
plus nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you get to add your proficiency too. So
okay,
to
and
your
my,
roll.
let's see, what is plus 2? Okay.
It should be +3. You're level 4.
Am I? Yeah, I'm level 4, but it's only giving me plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, is it level 5? Did you get +3? Okay, never mind. Continue.
Amazing.
Carry on.
17 plus 2, so 19.
You managed to break the seal, and you're kind of like pressing against the metal part underneath the wood as you wedge it up, and it just slowly slides in. You kind of see as it starts popping up, the wood was swelling around the metal, making it much harder to just push up.
Ah, makes sense.
It's working.
Little help.
It's working. Ew, Jack.
Kane steps over and tries to assist while putting more weight underneath it, and as soon as you both together do it, it pops, and it's resting on top of the metal. That's one side. You could probably nudge the door open, but you just have to watch your head. If it
Can I get to the other side with my crowbar? Go for it.
pop the other side off. With this, you and Kane both, with your weight, are able to pop this side off, and it's now loose, and it's kind of just sort of resting at the top of the metal, and the both of you have to like maneuver it off, just so you can open the door.
Okay.
Or the door's free.
All right, I'm going to walk out and see where they are.
You see they're both passed out, but the horse is on top of her, like her legs, like they both fell over.
I just snort and like, can I wake up the horse?
Yeah, you can wake up the horse.
I'm going to wake up the horse.
You wake up the horse. There's do animal handling check.
Yeah.
Heads up, when she runs, I'm doing Inglorious Bastards style.
18 altogether.
With that, you wake the horse without startling, and the horse gently gets up. You can see that with the movement of the horse, Lumara starts to wake up, and you see immediately starts groaning in pain. It looks like her leg was pretty smashed by the horse.
Ooh,
Ow.
ah.
Why are horses heavy, guys?
I'm just going to pet my horse and go, good job.
God damn it.
She begins to stand up and immediately collapses.
Oh no.
She's unable to walk on that leg for a while.
Guys, I guess we gotta put her out for misery.
No, we're not killing her.
I look
For the
over
love
and
of
go,
God.
We could help her walk.
Yeah.
And
we could
Farah
just-
tries to help her up.
You
Let me guess, strength roll?
no, you can do it.
Okay. Okay.
She still has one good leg.
Ah, that's fine then.
She doesn't need him, so.
If she wasn't using any of her legs, then I would. What do you want to do from here?
That's
You
a
guys
great question.
notice that the shrine is a much more quiet and peaceful setting. The fog has lifted. It is raining though.
Huh.
Let's
There's
go
a
back down.
heading back to town. Is where you're heading?
Should we go
Yeah.
talk to Diana and like tell her what
Yeah,
happened?
I'd vote for talking to Diana
Yeah.
first.
Go
I'm going
talk
to
to
go
Diana.
over and pick up Bitch and say, hey,
I've already picked her up.
I know, but I'm like going to go over to you and try to grab her from you and say, horse, easier.
Okay.
Don't. Well. Are you gonna do anything about that?
So we're
Inspire?
over top the horse.
Are you just going to let me do that?
I'm debating.
Well, hurry
Thought
up
so.
and debate.
See, my character doesn't trust you, so she just fucking glares at you and just goes like, I'm not letting you touch her.
All right, fine. I get on my horse and I'm going to start heading in front of everyone towards where what's her face is,
Diana. Okay.
Diana.
Okay.
She leads the way with the horse, with you guys following along, kind of taking a slower pace because of the slow one.
Slow one.
The slow one.
I'm really tempted to pop her ACL right now.
Hold on.
Not long after, you guys all eventually reach the grove, and you see as you enter the grove, you see Diana pouncing around on her pond and doing like cartwheels and flips and stuff, and she seems very joyful as you guys come in.
Hi.
And Farah just like quietly goes like, she's so precious.
Oh my god.
She yelps with Lee, "You guys are back and you're alive!" As she starts running and hugging each of you guys. And
Aw.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
Hi.
push her off. Go, please don't.
I'm gonna just tense.
oh, that's all right.
And
And
Farah
then
hugs her back.
and hugging the halfling, she gives him a peck on the cheek.
Aw.
She's a flirtatious one, isn't she?
hmm
She seems really interested in the halfling.
Chaotic evil and me saying, take a knife out and stab her.
No.
No.
And Farah.
Um.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Uh. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, halfling.
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't get it. What's going on?
I think I know what's happening.
No, this is. Oh god. I'm. Oh god. Can I
17.
get out my rapier?
Is this like a seduction spell or something?
Well, you wouldn't have
It
known.
looks as innocent as
Yeah,
possible.
it looks
so
innocent, so we wouldn't know.
Okay.
She gave you all a hug, and then, in addition to a hug to the halfling, she also gave him a kiss.
I'm
Okay.
going to raise my eyebrow and go, flirty.
Oh my god.
That's about right. What's your wisdom saving throw?
17.
You feel that a tingling sensation from her lips, and you don't. You
Look
feel
at
like
it down a little
you're
bit.
being cast upon,
Mm.
but
Would
nothing seems to take hold.
person help me?
And
No.
with that, she skips away and asks, "So, are you gonna join me?" With looking at you, you'd be like, "Are you gonna join me in the grove and live here with me?"
Wait, what?
Well, I got business. I need to get that.
You mean you don't want to
Silent.
stay here?
I got stuff I need to get done. Things to do. People will kill. You know, usual.
People to
People to
kill.
kill.
Are you sure? She looks at you with like puppy dog eyes.
Aww.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, I think he's sure.
All right. She's really sad.
Oh, that's kind of
Well-
sad.
And Farah looks at Kane. Should we tell her about the thing we found?
The artifact? I'm not there. I shouldn't have said anything.
It's fine.
She, without second, knows. Well, before you guys go, I want to give you my blessing. And she kind of raises her arms up in the air, and golden sparkles kind of rain from the trees.
That's pretty.
And you guys feel blessed.
Aw.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It'll come and play in certain situations. I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
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 We'll
But
see.
can Kane answer to the question?
Yeah.
What was the question?
And Farah just asked Kane, like, should we tell her about the thing we found?
He thinks about was it magical? I didn't actually look at it. As he begins to kind of bring his book back around to look at it while it's in the book bag. Backpack.
I haven't checked for it either, but it wouldn't hurt to ask, would it?
He takes a quick look at it and he's gonna investigate it in his backpack real quick. It just looks like a statue to me. As he kind of pulls it out to show you.
Okay. I don't have a proficiency in Arcana, but can I check anyways?
Yeah, you can check. It's just more of a. It's much harder for you to distinguish between
Okay.
a magic artifacts and magic.
I imagine Anfara just like squints her eyes at it. 13 because I have +2.
You also don't ascertain any magical origin or magic essence coming off of it. It looks
And
to be more of a decorative piece, to be honest.
Okay.
Anfara shrugs.
Diana notices you guys looking at something like, "Ooh, what'd you get?" As he hops over to you guys.
It was over in the temple.
Oh, the temple. I've never gone in there because it was always had just a general fog around it.
Oh, I see.
Diamond. Yeah, I did.
Can I look? As he just peeks over your your shoulders on her tippy toes.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a look.
Oh, that's pretty. As he just further exclaims and doesn't really explain anything else from it. Just notices and touches the smoothness of the stone quartz.
And Farah looks mildly confused but decides to not say anything.
All right.
Well, did you add a whole bunch of stuff to the characters? I'm noticing I can see stuff that I wasn't able to before.
So I upgraded my D&D Beyond, so you guys can see the books I can see. We're just using the default book, the player's handbook, for simplicity's sake. But I think I have access to all the books, so you might have more spells and even some other things. It depends.
Because there's a
nothing new.
bard college that I wanted to like get, but I couldn't earlier.
What was it?
I forget. Hold on, let me go through them real quick.
Because
Continue. I'm gonna look at it real quick.
okay, because I think there's only 2 in the player's handbook. It's lore and blades, and those are the ones I would allow you to take from at the. With that, Diana also says, when you guys leave, can you not tell anyone I'm here?
Why not?
I don't want visitors. Not
Uh,
unwanted visitors.
that's fair. I won't tell anyone.
She looks to the rest of you guys in agreement. Kane just nods in agreement.
I have no reason to tell anyone, so I won't.
All right. Never mind. I did pick the right one.
Okay.
I just kind of go. Depends.
Depends.
She looks a little worried.
Hey. I go. Hey, I don't mean like I'll just tell anyone right now. I mean if they need, like, that's what I mean. If they need it, maybe.
Well, can you not?
Maybe.
She won't tell. And Farah
First-
steps in.
Hey.
Okay. With a smile, go back on her. And with that, she's like, "All right. Well, thank you for clearing my forest. I'm gonna go now." And as she starts to prance across the pond and goes into her tree where you first met her.
Well, bye.
And Farah waves her goodbye with a smile.
And then she just goes to the tree. In a familiar travel.
That was fun.
It was.
So back to town then? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Where are you guys
Okay,
heading
cool.
back in town? Just to the inn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're welcome back.
I mean, we have to pay for
I
another
mean,
night,
we'd
but we
have
can
to-
still
have-
go there.
Yeah, we have to pay now.
I'll be outside.
Around it's getting around 6 o'clock when you guys get there. It's evening. when you get to the inn, you notice there's no one in but the barkeep, which is strange for this hour since it's
Huh.
tends to have patrons in the.
I go up to
Weird.
him and go, "Hey, where is everyone?"
Something's going on in the middle of town.
Ooh.
I hear some rumblings from here, but I'm not. I'm not gonna leave the inn to go find out.
All right, I go. All right. Hey, we got someone wounded. Do you know anyone around here that can heal?
Healing magic is heavily regulated around here, but we do have doctors that can just treat you as is.
Where can we find a doctor? Can you give us directions?
He's not in right now, but he's like the fourth house on the end of the street.
We had a long rest. We should.
I say, "Oh, I'm going to the town middle.
You
Want to
see,
join me?"
It's only 6 o'clock at night, so it hasn't even been a full day yet.
I'd go, but I don't like crowds, and there's probably gonna be a lot of people there.
And Farah
I'm
is
gonna
curious
do-
on what's going on in the middle of town, so she decided to go there.
Kane's also interested, but he's kind of following your lead.
Okay.
Oh, I do put my horse into the barn for temporary.
Okay. You
Yeah.
put the horse next to the inn.
Yeah. Don't want him to get hurt.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Where
alright.
is Lamara still staying? Just at the inn?
She's injured and can't really walk. You can't help her and set her on the table.
On a table?
Well, say we put her next to the horse and a nice bale of hay for now.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay, sure. That's where you put her.
Okay.
See, before you guys walk away from her, she's like, "Am I done now? Can I leave?"
Oh, I hold her.
I don't
and
think
go,
you can walk.
Not yet.
We'll get your foot fixed first.
Yeah.
She doesn't look that enthused either way.
So we gonna go check out what's happening then? Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Also,
Oh,
everyone's
yeah, and
free.
Farah is
Those who aren't
anyways.
interested.
I'll go, but I'm not enthusiastic about it.
All right.
And Farah is
Uh,
pretty damn curious.
Do we have everyone? Is everyone
I'm
going,
gonna
or
go.
are we missing one?
I think everyone is.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all kind of make your way to that sort of center of town. It's a little more traffic heavy. And you do start to hear over the buildings a general grumblingness and rabble rabble kind of sound of people
Rabble, rabble.
talking in the main square. As you guys come around, you can see it looks like they've formed a circle around kind of the well area, and you can't really tell what they're talking about from where you guys are at, and they seem to be all talking over each other in a kind of way, as they just.
And Farah walks up to someone that like she can actually reach and just like taps on their shoulder or their arm and just goes, "Hey, can you tell me what's going on here?"
Oh, he answers, "Oh, we're trying to get the mayor to NPC me. I have to go. Okay, CG's gone.
Okay.
We're trying to get the mayor to deal with the ashes of the field that's been burned because we're supposed to have harvest next week."
I'm gonna just look over at Delphi.
Yeah, so does Farah. Oh, I
And-
see.
And we're trying to figure out what to do because the tax collector comes in 3 days.
Tax
And-
collector.
3 days.
You might have
Yeah,
fucked
he's-
this town.
He's coming to look. he usually comes to count heads in the town, collect the taxes, of course, and make sure the crops are ready for harvest.
Is he a problem though?
It will be because that was a very large part of the field, and going into winter, we're gonna be lacking food. As he talks in concerning voice,
Oh.
Well,
you
is
can kind
there?
of hear from the center that it sounds like someone's trying to get everyone to disperse and go somewhere else. For the record,
Um, can we try to talk to the mayor, or do you have like any nearby fields, or like a nearby town that we can ask to help out?
I mean, yeah, but it would be a couple of days, and the problem is the money that Bizram expect is on the also the food that they expect is they're not going to be very happy.
How much
Because
do
the
they
town
and
usually
for us-
doesn't
ask
even know what
for?
happened, how this fire happened, and
And Farah's eyes light up, and she just goes, "Which part of Bizram are we talking about?"
just the general city, they do take a some amount of our crops for the winter as well.
But
Because-
who's the collector? Like, which race is he or she?
I think it's a high elf.
Oh god,
Oh,
not
of
more
course
of them.
She just like rolls her eyes, like, "Oh, of course it is."
You realize you're talking to a high elf.
She
Yeah,
just.
I'm
he
gonna.
He kind of retracts his statement and just starts turning away from you.
I just
Farah
That's
rubs
fair.
shoulders and goes, how much do they usually ask for?
He kind of raises his shoulder and like, I don't know, I'm not really the person that
If we
deals with
wanted
that.
to know that, we'd have to
The
ask
mayor
the
Well,
mayor.
knows
who's-
more.
Who's the
Let's go
person
talk to
who
the
deals
mayor.
with it normally?
He kind of points towards the center of the circle.
Let's just
As
go
you
talk to the
continue.
mayor then.
And Farah turns to Delphi. "You have to set this straight with us."
All right, I start pushing my way through.
As you
Yeah,
start pushing your way
same.
through, you notice it's quite packed, and most of the time people
hate
won't
this.
let you through, but as they look at you, they see your teething and they kind of give you a little more space.
Wow.
Well, I'm using that to my advantage.
Yeah. You guys sort of make the way in front, and you finally are close enough to really make out what the mayor's talking about, and like, hey, please, people, calm down. We'll have it handled. We have a meeting in 2 days before the tax collector here. We'll figure it out. Just not here at the moment. We can pick it up later. As he looks like he's just trying to diffuse everyone. Because everyone seems to be worried about this, so this is a big deal to the town, as it looks.
What race is the
Yeah.
mayor so that I don't accidentally offend him?
He's human.
Okay.
He's human, okay.
We're
So
I
are we
have
like
an
standing?
Deal.
at the front.
You're
We're
not
just
in
looking
front
at-
row, but
no.
you're probably like 3 lanes back from the front row, and you can visually make eye contact with him if he catches attention, kind of thing.
Do we roll for it?
I have I could just yell across the thing, go, "Hey, everyone!" and get his attention that way and try
Do
to
it.
disperse it.
Do it.
All
That'd
right,
be
It might
funny.
actually come handy.
I'm gonna use the G.
Thaumaturgy
Okay.
is the name.
Before
I'm
you
gonna-
use that, you know that would probably be a bad idea.
Probably.
Aw.
Probably scared the fuck out of
Yeah,
me.
it's very effective, but
Everyone would run.
magic, in general use of magic, it's not very allowed in most public settings because
Just makes
most people
everyone run away.
aren't that talented in magic. You can definitely use it. I'm just giving you fair warning.
Okay.
That's probably gonna give some people a heart attack, and they're gonna start.
Oh god.
Some
No,
trouble.
Wait,
let's
I
not
don't
kill
think-
people.
I don't
What if
think
I
it-
start playing? What if I start playing something
That would work.
and try to diffuse
I
the
don't-
crowd that way?
I don't think the crowd will care that much, to be honest.
If you play it loud
You can
enough.
try. You can do a performance check.
Yeah, if
And
oh
and that would-
god, that might work.
go ahead and make your performance check roll.
Oh god, I hit a 4 with
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
pull
that
out
will be
your
enough.
loot and you start to strum a little, and then you're just getting shoved left and right from the people next to you. There's just too many people in this little space to even get it started.
Alright, then I'm going.
And Farah actually helps Delphi to stand up straight.
Yeah, you start hearing a different female voice kind of shouting over, and you can kind of see motion in the opposite side of the circle. She's like, there she is, as she comes barging through. The demon that burned my husband.
Oh
And
shit.
with that, it kind of
Oh,
redirects
God.
the attention towards you guys,
I'm
and
gonna walk away
it's
from
like
Delphi a little bit. I'm
the
just gonna
mayor's
kinda
like, hold
go
on,
away.
hold on.
I'm
relax."
going to.
And everyone's drawn. There's all eyes on you guys. At the thing, Vision starts pivoting towards you. And you notice the crowd is now directed you and focused on you guys.
Fuck.
And Farah just like goes, God damn it, Delphi.
And then she looks like it's the parademons.
What?
They had the commune.
I
They
was
had
not.
mimics. She led my husband to his doom, and she's like
Excuse me.
a
I had nothing to
willing
do with what
wife
she did.
that's-
And Farah speaks up, wait, and just points at Zara. She has an alibi. She was with me and him. She points at Kane. She
Okay,
was
Kane.
nowhere near the field.
As you
Hi.
guys are
Okay.
trying to dampen it, the loud crowd is kind of yelling over you,
Oh,
and
God, no.
you start feeling you're being pushed towards the center, towards the mayor. As you guys be like, oh crap. It's mostly Zara and Delphine getting pushed to the center, but you guys are kind of getting pushed towards the edge, to the
Towards
front,
the. Oh, okay.
the edge of the front.
In panic, I'm just gonna cast darkness.
Oh, God.
Oh god, what does that do?
It's like just an area of
We
just
could've-
pitch black darkness around us.
You know that could have been our chance to talk to the fucking mayor, right?
Well, I don't care. I don't like being the center of attention, and that's what just happened.
Well, quite literally, actually.
Yeah. Everyone just turned to Zara, and Zara was like, nah, fuck this. This is not okay. Darkness.
Would it involve us too?
You'd be within
You
the
could be-
range
If
of it.
you- Yeah.
She would consider you friendly.
Yeah.
I need to know how big the circle is for darkness.
15
Oh,
foot
yeah.
radius sphere.
Yeah, 15.
15-foot
I'm
radius, so
pretty
30
sure-
foot. That would encompass most of the people.
Well, I'm doing
Alright,
it anyway.
well,
I have
then-
made my
Well,
decision.
Well,
This is happening.
hold on. Before you do that, I need you to make a concentration check.
Okay.
On casting the spell. The spells
How do I do that?
require certain hand gestures and whatever.
So is it just a d20? Do I add anything to that?
It's a d20 with your con modifier.
Okay.
And it's more of if you can get the spell off because you are being moved and shoved into the center, kind of in an influence.
19.
With that, you're able to cast a spell, and with that, the crowd all yell at once, and
Including
you
Infara.
now you hear panic ensue with everyone, and now you feel you being firmly grasped by the entire crowd as you're like they're just grabbing onto whoever and just pushing.
Huh.
Oh, I'm gonna cast the sky self.
Oh, that's
Meanwhile,
perfect.
Infara just like makes dancing lights appear in the hopes that it will light up her area because she is having a major panic attack, like including shaking and crying and screaming.
Yeah.
If Stevie was here, this would be either better or worse.
Let me go look at darkness first.
I think
and
magical
then let me
light
look
can
at-
do it. Non-magical light won't illuminate it, but I think magical can.
Well, hold on.
What level spell is it?
2.
It's a level 2.
It's a level 2 spell, yeah.
That it's dispelled.
You
If it's
cannot.
level 2 or
You
lower.
cannot. Your dancing lights. You can. You know you cast them and it worked, but they do not take hold.
Oof.
You like. They're there, but like, you can't see them. You can't perceive them.
What if I just like move them closer to me?
How close?
all the way.
Like
Like
touching
they're
your
basically
face?
hugging me. They're basically hugging me.
If they're touching your face, yes, you can see them. But as soon as they are no longer touching your face, you can't see.
Well, her panic rises,
I caused panic. It's great.
and she's starting to hyperventilate.
Should I
While
cast
you're
myself?
hyperventilating, you're starting to feel hands on your arms and your legs, and like you're
Oh,
being
this is
shoved
the
to the
worst.
ground. And so is Zara and Delphine and Kane. Like everyone's just getting shoved to the ground.
Ah,
Everyone
fuck.
as like you just feel arms being pulled to the ground.
And Farah just like flails around, trying to punch or scratch anything, and just like screams and cries.
You join in the chaos of making people panic. Congrats.
Okay.
Everyone's panicking. You're finding that it's very difficult to even move
Cast.
now. Everyone's being restrained just by proximity, and everyone's just grasping on for like dear life kind of thing.
Can I try to do disguise self?
Yes, I would need you to do a concentration check as well, due to the fact that you're being basically
Shoved to the ground.
manhandled. Yeah,
Oh.
everyone's being like manhandled in this darkness.
I got 4.
Well, I don't think that'll work.
No.
You're unable to disguise as when you start casting, your arm gets yanked down and messes up the incantation. You lose
Should
that
that
spell
still?
slot.
Alright, spell slot still.
Okay,
And
maybe
Farah
this
starts
wasn't the
screaming
best
in the
idea.
whistle. Just saying.
This
She
is
just starts
this is
screaming.
part of the reason. Like when you say it's like casting darkness in a crowded place
Yeah.
is like saying
Yeah.
fire in a crowded theater.
Yeah,
It starts a
that makes
panic.
I assumed people would try to
See, this
run
is
out
what
of the
we're called-
range.
This is what we're called chaotic evil idiots.
Yeah.
How long do you want to keep this spell up for?
As
I
long
need to ask.
as long as I can, which is 10 minutes, is the max I can like have it up.
So, are you gonna keep it up for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
See, in those 10 minutes, there's the chance of being fucking crushed to death
Yeah.
Yeah.
by a bunch of people.
You start, as you guys are taking to the ground, people are even more frightened, and they're trying to move, and you feel
Ow.
your footsteps and sometimes fists even wailing on people, and you start hearing people kind of just flail, not in like an aggressive they're attacking you kind of way, but like you guys are taking damage now.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'll drop the fucking
With that,
spell.
you guys probably take a total of maybe 8 damage just from the flailing.
Okay.
And Farah flailed as well, so.
Yeah.
8.
You dealt
Okay,
damage to other people as well.
Okay,
Good.
at that I'll let the fucking thing go away.
As the darkness lifts, immediately the screams still continue, but now you have an angry mob, and they all shove you to the middle. Oh, and like you see the mayor's not happy either now. He had everything kind of in a calm zone. Now he's like aggressive, and he's like, guards, seize them. Everyone, just we'll handle this. And they begin forcefully moving you guys to the jail cell, specifically the tieflings.
Hold up, let me look through my spells because Enfara is still in a very, very big fucking panic.
Can I cast invisibility on
she-
myself?
For the record, there's less people here now because the ones that were on the outside
Yeah.
scattered.
Can I cast invisibility? Will that do anything?
She tries to cast Chill Touch to the person trying to grab her, whilst her eyes are just like pitch black again.
Oh,
But she
no.
looks very, very panicked, with tear stains on her face. Yes,
just
I'm
gonna have to
already
make-
rolling for
Make a
concentration.
concentration for this situation.
I almost rolled into the DMs. Whoopsies.
Congratulations.
You're gonna also have to make a concentration check,
I know.
Zara.
Okay.
But you're gonna have disadvantage due to the fact that the guards
Yeah.
are now starting to manhandle.
Makes sense.
So
I'm just gonna let it happen.
Wait, concentration,
Uh,
concentration, that's
16.
C.
That is a solid
Where's
16.
concentration? I can't find concentration. Is it not there?
It's not. It's
It's just con.
Constitution. Yeah, it's your
Oh,
Constitution.
con-
constitution. So
Yeah,
plus
it's-
1, that means 19.
16.
you managed to phantom grasp the guard as he groans in pain, and with that, he loses a little bit of grip, allowing Zara to pick up her one hand and finish her incantation while invisibility, while the other guard still has a hold on her arm, but he no longer can see you. He can feel you. He just
Uh,
And Farah's just like shaking on the ground.
with that,
Or
Kane's
is
like,
the grip
relax,
shaking?
calm down. As it's like he tries pushing your hands down to stop you from incantation.
Is it
with
working?
that- I don't know. It's depending on your relationship and how you feel, I guess.
can I try to
And I
get out
guess
of
it's
the guard's
slowly
hold?
working.
Can I get out of the guard's hold? Can I try to do that?
You can try wrestling out. This will break your invisibility
Ah,
due to
shit.
the fact this
Yeah.
interaction because it's technically still an attack and
Yeah.
it breaks your. If you had greater invisibility, you would be able to get away
Yeah.
with it.
Okay, I'm gonna just stay invisible then and just let like.
Farah's
You notice a few peasants basically just
Pes-
come out and like wail on the two tieflings. You take another 2 damage
God
from
damn
them.
it.
And
I'm
as
invisible.
the rest of the guards shove them back and be like, disperse! As they start holding their spears to the angry crowd now.
Me and Zara.
You and Zara
The
are
fuck?
technically safe, just you have these like very angry crowd. They can't move you from this location until the crowd disperses.
and
And-
Farah's eyes slowly go back to normal as she just calms down.
I'm going to use Thaumaturgy and go, everybody stop, and try to make my voice boom.
With
I
a-
don't.
What
Did
if-
you forget what he said earlier?
Your concentration
I know.
check because you're being held against because they're gonna resist you from making magic. So
Yeah, nat 20!
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Roll
Still,
disadvantage.
Yeah. Roll for disadvantage. 6.
Oh no.
Oh god.
no.
With
Still,
that,
that's
they
one.
see you starting to cast and they yank your arms down and be like, "Hey, stop that!" And they start handcuffing you guys now. Well-
Me as well.
Well, not you in particular, because they can't tell where that came from. As far as they know, it came from the demons.
I'm still invisible and I'm just gonna stay invisible and just not say
Yeah.
anything. I'm gonna just.
You're invisible. The
Yeah,
guard
they're still holding
feels
me. I
you're
know.
here.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh god, if
You're
CJ was
technically
here,
safe.
he'd be like face palming.
Yeah.
With
Other than that, I'm
uh,
just gonna let whatever else
the guards
happens.
with the additional guards starting to show up and shove their way through the people and be like, "Hey, leave!" And they're now being very forceful to the crowd and now physically dispersing them as they like shove their spears against like 3 or 4 people at a time. And now people are starting to actually leave as you guys get escorted towards the jail cell where it's probably safer.
Probably,
job, you
actually.
guys.
That was all me. I didn't. that the blame goes on me for that.
Oh no. Delphi did her part in
I mean, I guess burning down
field
the
in the first
thing.
place.
Okay.
You had a dissatisfied mob go into an angry mob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah.
that was the scary part because honestly, they probably could have killed you because there was enough people there.
Yeah, probably.
And then Farah had a full-on panic attack.
Sorry, that was also my fault.
You often hear as people are getting pushed away and from shouting from a distance, or like, burn them, kill them, just horrific
Damn.
things to do to you guys,
Damn.
as the guards just simply
Lucas?
take you away.
Okay.
And Farah
shit.
to refuse to leave Kane's side
The rest of the
whatsoever.
It's Kane
the
with.
rest of the parties be like, I think we should go figure out what to do. But they get shoved away with the guards as well. So the party split.
Oh. Fun.
With
Oh,
that,
cool.
you guys, it doesn't take long because they're actually rushing you towards the jail cell just to get you out of the
Yeah.
situation.
Mhm.
And you guys are now in jail with the mayor calming himself and now sitting down in a chair and like with his hand over his head and like, oh my god.
Invisible me is still just gonna just stand in the corner of the cell and just not move, say anything.
Your spell only lasts a minute, correct?
No, it lasts an hour.
It lasts an hour?
Concentration up to an hour,
Yeah.
All right. Well, on your way there, then, the guard starts being like, "All right, you can not be invisible," as he knows that he still has a grip on
Yeah.
you. Like, you feel the crowd has dispersed enough as you guys approach to the jail that they know you're in the village's hand now, the mayor's.
Yeah.
So you're free to drop it before they throw you in jail, or you can hold it the entire jail
I'm
cell.
gonna hold
It's
it
just-
because I'm just freaking out right now.
All right. The mayor steps up and be like, "I will talk to you guys in like an hour.
Fuck.
Just give me a minute." As he walks away to look like he needs to catch his breath and think things through.
One moment, breaking character. I will talk to you in an hour. Just give me a minute.
That's a good point.
Okay, carry on.
Did you just not see the crowd he had to deal with? I think this is accurate.
Yeah, he's fine.
I know it is, but it was so funny to me.
All right.
Okay, so we're now just
Um,
left to our own devices for an hour. That's great.
So you and Delphi are in a jail cell, there's 2 guards present just observing you. They're actually physically watching you. So,
Well, shit. There's no getting out of this.
well, they're watching you in the jail, so they
Yeah.
know where you guys are right now, and the mayor specifically ordered people to. You see, there's from inside the jail, you can tell looks like there could probably be more guards here, but they might be on the outside dealing with the crowd. Who knows?
Okay.
Everyone outside of the jail. What do you want to do?
Well, Anfara is still calming her shit, not letting go of Kane. She basically has his arm in a death grip.
CG's like, well, sucks to be them.
Yeah, that'd be what you do. Yeah.
Wait, is he in the jail cell as well?
No.
He's not
Only
teaching.
the
For fuck's
tieflings
sake.
were taken.
Wait a
Due to
second.
you being
So only-
drow, you blend in sort of to the general population.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Okay, so only the tieflings are in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got shoved away by the other guards trying to disperse the crowd. Kane's like, alright. I don't want to leave them because I feel really bad about this. And I didn't have anything to do with it, but
Should he
And-
feel bad?
Anfara's just like generally angry and just goes, fuck them.
Hey.
he's a good human, or like good person in
He's
general,
not- yeah.
with his own quirks.
I
he
think they
looks at you.
deserve a little time out.
When do
I
you think we
pin.
should go talk
Okay.
to them? Yeah, that's the proper response, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes, but you see, Anfara just had a fucking panic attack, so
Yeah,
she's just
that
like
makes sense.
generally angry. She just
Yeah.
needs time to calm down.
Okay, that's fair.
I think I need a beer real quick just to regain my composure. So,
Wait, you actually or Kane?
Kane, I don't drink.
Proto doesn't drink.
So
Hey,
you'd be like, we'll just give them 20 minutes or something to cool off, and then we'll go see if we can go help. Kind of says in like a, I don't really want to help, but like I feel bad kind of help.
And
CG's
and
like,
Farah-
sure.
Anfara nods. Let's talk to the mayor first, though.
And CG will go sneak off and do his sneaky thing.
Great.
Yes.
Because I've, for everyone to know, just CG's probably gonna go spy on you guys while in jail cell because
probably.
Yeah.
that
That's fine.
sounds like a thing he would do.
Yeah.
We could all just go there together, but I decide to be a sneaky bitch.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we've played this character so far. So we're trying
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Lucas,
Uh,
put the
with
spread
that,
on
as you
down.
guys make it in, you notice CG just disappeared again.
And Farah doesn't give two shits.
All right. You guys walk back in, and the barkeep looks at you and goes, "You're missing some people."
Really? I don't miss anyone.
Oh shit. Yeah.
He doesn't know to laugh or not. He just kind of like gives you like a weird smile nod. It's like, mm-hmm. Kane's like, "Can I have a drink? That was not a good time."
I'll see if I can escort Lamara to a doctor now. She just like walks away, her head held low. She looks really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's all my
Kane
fault.
looks worried. Oh, what do I do with you guys? You successfully went off rails, if you really want to know.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I didn't expect you
thought
guys
so.
to get arrested like this, but this
Yeah,
is not
sorry.
a good situation either.
You see, it's the
See-
player's job to do stuff that that you cannot understand.
No, it's the
Well, I
player's job
mean-
to play the game.
I wasn't ready for the darkness. I expected magic to
Hit
be
it.
cast, but like I didn't expect the darkness.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
Frodo.
Yeah, that's great.
Frodo, listen. Now we know. Now you know the extremes that we're going to go through.
And you know what?
You
I would
need
do
to
it
plan.
again. I
Yeah.
would do it again. I would do it again.
Yep.
You need to plan the session
I had
so
planned
that
the
we
session.
go off rails so much that we could probably end the world by accident.
I've seen stuff like that. I almost did that. I hope you know.
Might I remind you of the Pioneer Rock? I will never let that go.
The best.
The first session. Oh. Well,
See, I didn't
and
fuck up
Farah
till the
goes-
third session.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you didn't do. You hardly did anything in the first session. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there. You existed.
Now I did a
But
lot
you
of
haven't
things.
seen
A lot
the
of bad
extremes
things.
that I can take my.
But more
You
like
have
a
yet-
cardboard figure.
You have yet to see the extremes I can take my character. I have thought
Please
about
do
stuff.
not.
Okay.
I have thought about.
This is going great, guys.
Kane's gonna stay at the inn and talk to the innkeeper to cool off. While
Yeah.
you go take Lumara to the doctor, who the innkeeper did say he's probably not in.
Yeah.
And with that, you go to the house and you find that the door is in fact locked. You can tell it's you read in Elvis, it's the doctor's office basically.
And Farah lets out a sigh and just like looks around to see if she can ask anyone if they know another doctor that would be open at this time. Do I find anyone?
You look around town. You see test students in general, so you could probably see if any of them know anything. Roll an
I-
investigation check
Okay.
just to kind of get you in the right footing.
I'll be right back after taking my brother's
wait.
diaper. So Zara's just sitting in
Okay.
the corner of the cell.
14 because I have +4.
All right. With that, you manage to ask around, and you figure out that he is the only doctor in town, but he lives on the second floor of his own shop. So he's there, just not commercially open. He lives there.
And Farah nods and like takes Lamara to just fucking. She's going to go see that doctor. She needs to do something.
Yeah. With that, you go back to the doctor's office and you knock to see if you can get his attention. With that, he does eventually come to the door. You just had to wait like an extra 5 to 10 minutes getting his attention. And he finally opens up. He's a drow.
And Farah's eyes just like widen a little, and she looks very happy. And she still has like rings under her eyes and tear stains on her face, but she looks less fucked up.
He looks with a concern like, "Oh, what happened here?" As he sees that you look like you've been crying and she's injured. So like, does she need help? As he immediately starts observing her body to see what's wrong with it.
And Farah nods. Can we come in?
Uh, he nods his head and says yes, and lets you in. He says, "I'm usually closed at these hours," as he closes the door, but she doesn't. Her leg looks like it's in bad shape. As he,
Yeah, a horse fell on it.
oh dear, that's bad. As he looks at it, it's the leg, the actual like the thigh part is swollen. So as he looks at it and like, he looks at it and like, something's broken. like, like
Did you roll for that?
roll a 1.
I'm back.
Bad.
Welcome back. You missed the best roll.
All I heard was roll the 1 as I came back, so.
The doctor rolled a 1,
and he just
observing her.
goes, "Oh, something's
my
broken."
God. Perfect.
Oh boy.
What
May
did you
not
do
be
there?
able to tell what, but like he's like, oh god.
It might be the arm.
He starts applying pressure to his stomach.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my
Well,
fucking.
And
you seem to be in tip there.
and,
Alright,
Farah just like points out that her leg looks a little fucked up.
oh yeah, it's
Put it down.
rolling up to a balloon.
Get out.
And it's like,
Where'd the
oh
spray go that was
dear,
here?
I think she broke her femur.
And Farah chuckles a little. I'm sorry if we came in a bad time.
It's probably for the best. She probably
Oh.
would have died due to this injury. You should kind of state bluntly.
And Farah looks over at Lamara, like quickly checking if she's okay.
Fear brings to her eyes as the doctor says that and looks back to you and like, I know I was in pain, but what?
And Farah just
Go
like walks
now.
over. Shh, you're fine, you're fine.
Yeah,
We're at
give
the
it to me
doctor's.
now.
He's
Give
going
it.
to get you fixed. She looks
Thank
over at
you.
him, right?
Go.
The doctor doesn't say anything and starts going to his drawers and be like, all right, what am I gonna do? Are you gonna be here the entire time as he starts getting things out?
I mean, if that's okay with you. She also looks at Lamara to check if she's okay with that as well.
Yes, please. I don't want to be alone. I can guilt trip you. I like this.
Wow.
Oh, we
She
can't.
she asked Lamara, "Can I get you something, like something to drink, something to eat? I know the others have been kind of shitty to you."
Food, please. With that, the doctor immediately starts getting like a stick and a rod to like attach to her leg, and and he looks like he's trying to get some kind of cold ice from his freezer box, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Good thing they're far north.
She asked her, "Any requests?"
Comfort food? That usually means sweets.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
And Farah nods. I'll see what I can find. Try not to move your leg too much.
All right. With 10 to 20 minutes, you're gonna go do that. Jumping back to the jail cell.
Yeah.
Delphine and Zara, you guys are sitting in the cell. Your spell hasn't worn off still.
Okay.
You notice the mayor comes back in far earlier and be like, What was that? As he kind of just bluntly says.
Like a father scolding his fucking children.
Wait, so has my spell worn off yet? Wait, I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
No,
Mm,
it's
no,
still
no.
it's still
Okay,
on.
good. I'm gonna just be quiet.
You got
sitting in
like
the
30
corner.
minutes, but you hear the sternness in the voice.
Eh.
What was what?
That pitch blackness. You frickin' after talking to everyone in town, everyone's fucking pissed.
He's trying to keep his composure so much. Oh my god.
I go, talk to invisible girl. I look while looking around.
You can make a perception check to see if you can.
No, I just like the kind of the point.
Okay. It's like, do you mind showing yourself? As he kind of says sternly.
Does she?
Do you respond at all?
Fine. Yeah, I'll reveal myself just sitting in the corner.
You're curled up in the corner.
Yeah.
Why? He's
He
like,
kind of just says in a
I-
quiet voice, "I panicked."
Oh
They
my
all
God.
grabbed me, and I panicked, and I cast darkness, and I'm sorry.
he's like, he just kind of like acknowledges that, yeah, you're right, but he's just so infuriated. He just,
Love you.
well, you're lucky they didn't. I was there because they didn't. They would have absolutely killed you in that circumstance. That was
Yeah.
simply the dumbest thing I've seen all day.
Yeah, I realized after
Maybe
I cast
maybe in a
it
while.
that was not a good. Yeah.
All right. Well, without a doubt,
Put down.
the civilians of the town are expecting me to do something with you guys. I haven't figured out what, and I'm quite level with you. I'd rather not have to execute anyone because that's not my style.
You could exile from us from the town.
Yeah, that's the thing you could do.
have
I
to
think
talk
they
around.
go. Yeah, I think they go on a hunt for you then.
I will. He just puts his hand on his chin, trying to think of a way to make everyone happy and not kill anyone.
Pay back all the crops.
I had nothing to do with this. Yeah. Lucas, get out of it
I
now!
don't know. That's not coming to mind. Good idea.
Though we could use the chest that makes silver to gold for 8 hours and then just skedaddle.
No.
It would be horrible.
Also, I think the doesn't the bartender have it?
Yeah, the
The what?
bartender has it. On top of
Oh,
that,
yeah.
they do keep track of who they got the money from.
Ah.
I mean, it's not like they separate the actual coinage. Be like, this is the barkeep's slash, but like they would notice there's a lot of money missing because the inn does pay a lot for the amount of visitors.
Yeah. I go. I kind of like perk up and go. Hey, how much do you guys pay in taxes actually?
He thinks for a second. You're referring to the field.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the ballpark around 250 to 220. As he just kind of scratches his brow. Get a noble. As he kind of mumbles under his voice.
Possibly get everyone to pull their money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
It is a
it
lot of
really
money.
is.
Because with that, it's the labor cost, the amount they would have got from the crops, like it. That was a lot of money to them.
Yeah.
All right. I'd thought I heard some other people that were with you or something, but did you have other tieflings? As he kind of looks.
No, no other tieflings.
Now, technically, we kind of just were forced into a group, and it's kind of made I look over to Zara some interesting conflictions.
Yeah,
Make a perception check.
both of
Both
us.
of us.
Everyone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
That-
You.
Jesus
Well,
Christ, not
the
20.
people at the inn, or the people at the
Prison.
16.
the prison.
16.
Jesus Christ, not 20.
Jeez.
On
Plus
that
4
20.
is 24.
And 18 over here. What do you get, Zara?
16.
You hear a scraping on a kind of stone surface, and then you immediately hear like a slap of hands on the like back windowsill in your cell, and you see someone peeking through. It looks like a halfling.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
It's too short.
I
Like
just imagine everyone squinting their eyes at him.
he's like, "Get out of here!" He just looks at you, looks at the halfling in like stern voice. Would CC run, or would he? I think he would.
He would,
I
like,
think he
Google
might
it.
run.
Where do you run?
Either that or try to fucking poison him with
Intimidate?
an arrow.
Yeah.
I go, really? Even after all this time, you're still watching us?
Oh, shit.
He's like,
Kinda
"Oh
make it
shit." And he's like, "All right, guard, go send one after him."
Yeah, this group may have been a
And
mistake.
I go, that might not be the best idea. Apparently, he's a really good assassin, some sort.
Send 3 guards.
That's better. That's better.
Delphi approves.
Sure. So after you hear the scramble down and you hear the footsteps start to paddle away. Not long after you hear the metal chase after.
Zara just sighs.
Oh, he's a violent one, ain't he?
Yeah.
All right.
Very.
Is he
He's
the
trying
only
to
one
kill us.
that I need to worry about, or?
To worry
The
about,
others I
yeah.
don't think would care about us, but he's the only one who's ever threatened us.
He's the
so
only one
I
to
don't
worry
think so.
about. The other ones are okay. They're probably not even gonna care. Yeah.
I bet they're probably drinking away and saying, "Oh, the stupid tiefling's gone."
Probably.
And
Delphine's
Farah
starting to get
doesn't
like a
drink.
little.
Kane
What?
tells Barkeep of what happened at the town square.
Oh, yes.
Delphine's getting mad.
Calm down.
All right.
Why calm down someone who's been outed all of their life because they've been said to be a demon?
Yeah.
That's what
Tieflings are
He
fun.
calmly states. He calmly states, "All right. Well, here's the deal. I'm gonna keep you guys here. 1, because I'll look like an idiot if I let you go. 2, it's probably safer here right now than anywhere else because I would wait a day for them to at least calm their shit. But I'm gonna probably need to keep you guys here for 2 days.
Until the meeting, then.
Okay. That's fair.
And from there, with that time period, I'll be doing an internal investigation of what happened. Of course, asking you guys what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
And
You want to know exactly what happened?
Dear God.
he says, maybe in a little bit. I'm not quite prepared to write everything down.
All right.
Okay.
Is there anyone I should go get in this process that would help your case?
Oh
Probably
God.
not.
No one really.
Even people we're with
It's
don't
not
like us.
Enfara
So.
tried to freaking defend you.
Well,
Zara.
yeah, but then you had a panic attack, And I feel bad. Thinking you probably hate me now.
Screams everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget the black eyes. Has anyone noticed them at all?
Every time that it happens, we're all too absorbed in something else that we don't really notice.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kane could roll for it since he was literally right in front of me when he was calming me down.
He shook you loose. He's
I,
taking.
Mhm.
I guess.
Well, you see, he was just trying to get to stop casting. I don't know if you
Okay,
noticed that.
I
Like,
guess that's fair. Carry on.
secrets for longer are fun. Don't worry. With that, all right. If there's no one else you want me to contact, then I'm gonna.
Wait, hold on.
That's
I go,
before he walks away.
There happens to be. I look over to Zara and go, someone in the forest.
Wait a second.
Oh
We're
no.
not supposed. I just look over at Delphi like, no,
You,
don't do it.
you little shit.
He looks in the, with a question. What? Someone in the
We-
forest.
Delphi, no.
No, sorry. A place in the forest where someone was. We kind of took them down. There's this temple out in the forest that was hurting the animals.
Damn. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about. As he kind of scratches his head. We heard something about a mysterious fog
We
That's
took it
wrong.
down, if
And the
you
kids
wish to
were-
know.
in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did fix that. That was the thing we did. The only good thing.
It was a banshee.
A banshee, you say?
Yeah. That might be worth looking at. Because someone may have planted it there.
Just
All
as a
right, we'll see
general
if it has
thing.
anything related to the field incident, and if he thinks maybe we can twist that into something. And he starts walking away. All right. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm terribly sorry about the mob.
Well, we
I
said
felt-
Delphine just
I
shrugs and
felt
goes,
the sarcasm drip down on that.
Delphine just shrugs and goes, I've seen them a few times now.
Fair enough. About another 10 minutes later, TT shows up and he's thrown in jail.
I just look over to him and go, you're an idiot. I hope you know this.
You played yourself.
I thought I could outrun them, and I thought I could take one of them.
Yeah, that's totally what would have happened.
Lucky the one got me from behind as he tried to save his pride. Back to let's go to the doctor's office because Kane doesn't matter.
Well, damn.
Farah brought her a slice of cake.
With that,
Aw.
from then, you see that the doctor has patched her up quite a bit, and the comfort food makes her feel a little bit better. The doctor says, "All right, she can stay here for a couple days and recover, but she's in no condition to travel in any means. You're welcome to stay here, but I think she might be here for like 2 weeks."
Oh.
And
hold on.
Farah nods. And just goes, "Do you want me to tell the others you ran away? So they don't come looking for you?"
Will they come looking for me if you tell them that?
And Farah shrugs. "I'm just trying to help you. I'm not very fond of high elves from my past, but I am way less fond of dear Delphi treating you like shit."
If it's safer, then
Lucas, will you turn
I
on
would
the air
like to
conditioner?
leave.
I'm sorry, Frodo. Can you talk a little louder?
Sorry. She's like, if it's safer, I would like to leave. So you can tell them whatever is necessary to make that easier, and hopefully they don't come looking for me.
Thank you.
And Farah nods. Do you think you'll have enough money to go to the next town or something?
I have someone I can contact.
And Farah nods and gets up and goes to the doctor. Thank you for your service. What do I owe you?
It's gonna probably be 10 silver. That's a
Uh,
major injury, and the amount of times he's gonna be here, unfortunately, it's gonna be a while.
and Farah nods and hands him 10 silver.
Okay.
Lucky that she picked up some gold.
Yeah.
She
Gold
then
is-
she then got curious and asked, "Sorry, but can I ask where you're from?"
I'm actually from Underhall, which is farther south from Bizram and within the Tortuga province. It's a small town. They just chop down giant redwood trees to sell the wood.
Oh, I see.
It's a boring town, and well, my husband was much more interesting.
I've been calling the doctor a he and you haven't corrected me.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're gay.
I overlook
Wait.
things. It's fine.
Not too late. It's already mad. They're gay. They're
They're
gay.
gay. They're gay. They're gay now. I'm sorry.
You can't stop.
I don't have to know anything.
And Farah decides to not ask about the husband thing, thinking that hey, love is love.
All right.
And nods and goes, "I'm actually from Bizram. Um, do you do you happen to know anything about the high elf collecting the deeds from this town in 3 days?"
I don't know the inner workings of how they work, but I know Bizram itself works. What's kind of a mix of high elves and drow to try to keep some semblance of a society there. There's often a non-aggressive aggression pact, so any violence from either side on a race topic is usually strongly stomped,
I know,
but it only does so much because they're only willing to help each other so much.
but do you happen to know anything about the high elf himself? Like how his personality is like? Is he like snobby or is he more kind?
I would expect them to be assertive because he has a job to do, and Bizram needs that money from the last war with Tortuga, so
Makes
you know,
sense.
they don't have Crystal Cove anymore since Tortuga has control of it. So I'm
And Farah
certain they're gonna be looking for that money.
and Farah nods. And what about the mayor? What type of guy is the mayor?
The mayor in this town,
Yes,
uh, he's innocent and likes to be a people pleaser, but he tries to maintain a neutrality. And since there's so many high elves and drows that live with him, that's the reason why he's the one that's elected to be this human, and it keeps everyone mildly happy that he's not taking one side over the other. So he usually has a handful.
and Farah nods again. Uh, thank you for the information. I'll be heading back to the inn now.
Just one thing. What
Yes?
was that rogue's name again? Gravat or something?
Govan, I believe. Why do you ask?
I don't like.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. And that's the last statement she has.
Yeah. Well, Enfara turns back to Lamara, gives her a slight smile and waves her, and wishes her, like, gives her wishes that she gets well soon.
All right. As you walk out the
Yeah.
door, you hear the doctor say, "All right, I need to apply a little pressure here," and then you hear a scream shortly after.
Oh no. Enfara flinches and debates on bringing her another cake.
All right.
As she walks back to the inn to pray that, well, like, while she's walking back, she prays that Kane is not drunk.
You make it back to the inn, and Kane, you only see two pitchers next to him. So it doesn't. He looks like he was just drinking slow. Was doing more talking than drinking.
Enfara sighs relieved and goes to Kane. Okay, let's go.
To the jail cell, I guess.
To the mayor.
I don't know where the mayor's at.
Enfara opens her mouth and then, like, closes it. And then turns to the innkeeper. Where's the mayor?
You know where town square is? He has the luxury of being allowed to sleep there. Judging by the story Kane just told me, he's probably gonna be relatively close to town instead of his house, because it sounds like he has business to deal with. So I would check the town hall. He would probably be sleeping in his office.
Oh. She nods and takes her stuff, throwing out the already spoiled food that she's been carrying around for almost a week now.
Mm-hmm.
And takes Kane by the hand because, yes.
He's a little shocked at your boss. This is the first time you did it when it wasn't dark.
Yeah.
Second time.
She just did it out of instinct now.
Okay.
And, like, she quickly takes her hand away, blushing a little in embarrassment, and goes, sorry, it's a habit now, I guess.
He's like, it's fine. Just don't get too comfortable.
I imagine, like, this really cute scene and then suddenly just don't get too comfortable. Like, deadpan.
Exactly.
And
Well,
Farah
headed-
nods once again.
Not long, you guys start heading out towards the town hall to see if you can catch the mayor. And on the way, you go back through the crowded town center that's now clear of people. You see people starting to assemble something. Looks like they got rope ready and they're starting to get some timber. Looks like they're expecting certain results.
And Farah walks a little closer to Kane, not trusting the townsfolk at all.
They're a mix of drow and high elves that are seemingly they're working together in this particular instance to assemble something. So
Yeah,
they
but
have a common goal right now.
Yeah, but I mean, she still remembers that in the darkness, most of them were, like, trampling her and punching her and holding her down to the ground.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Well, as they arrive at the door, she politely knocks.
You guys make it to the gate.
And she
Before
knocks on the fucking
and
gate. I don't care.
You see the mayor already inside the gate, starting to walk away. Like you've only just barely caught up to him. He's probably a minute or two ahead of you. He's within yelling distance, really.
And she yells after him,
Uh,
Mr. Mayor?
he turns his head and you're like, "Hello, what do you need?" He just makes a short strut back real quick to hopefully be a quick business.
It's about the tieflings. Can we come in?
what about the tieflings? They're under my custody. I don't need more civilians inside.
We're part
involved.
of their party.
Yes, you can come in. Fucking unlock the gate and let you in.
She thanks him with a slight bow of her head,
For the
as
record,
well as actually thanking him.
it's about 8 o'clock. Kane does the similar gesture and bows.
Turn it back on, Lucas.
Thank you. He lets you guys inside. You go into the sitting room, and you're like, all right. Well, they didn't specify you guys as part of the party, so who are you and how do you know them? Start there.
And Farah looks at Kane. Do you want to start or should I?
You can start.
Ladies first. And Farah nods and turns towards the mayor. Well, we kind of all met inside a magical orb thingy that we were trapped in for a
Leave it
bit. He
alone.
was trapped way longer.
Leave it alone.
And we broke free together, I guess. And ever since then, we kind of just stuck together.
Oh, do you also happen to know a roguish kind of figure?
Yes, that's Galvan. No, I
Yeah,
do
he-
not like him.
For the record, he's in jail too.
Oh, good.
He was caught spying on our conversation. So,
And Farah face palms.
was he also there trapped in the orb? I would assume.
No, he broke the orb, setting us free.
What a coincidence.
How so?
Just surprised that he seemed the kind of person he seemed like. He just seemed like he would have sold it or something. Just got rid of it. I don't know.
Far-
I believe in destiny on a course. So it just interesting.
And Farah nods, acknowledging him. Well, I have one of the tieflings has an alibi that she did not burn down the fields. She was with us at the time.
Which one was that? I didn't catch their names. Oh shit! I have to do that too tomorrow.
Oh shit. Bree, give me a description.
I'm the purple one. Purple one, black
Yeah.
horns, leather armor,
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you get that
it's-
description.
Yeah. It's purple horns. God damn it! I already messed it up.
The one without the musical instrument. Got you.
Yes.
Titora.
The one that casts darkness.
She's
And-
supposed to be scared of
Eudora.
public, but beside the point.
Titora.
She's
Yes,
not
she
here, go
does
away.
seem to be
Why?
scared of
She's
being
not
in the
here, she's
middle
also D&D.
of situations. The other one, the one with the instrument goes by the name of Delphi, and the one without goes by the name of Zara.
Okay. you guys-
Delphi is a whole nother story.
Is he evil? As he just blatantly asked.
She might be. I really have no idea. What I know is that she is very chaotic. She came back with a horse.
So there's the
after-
missing horse. All right, good to know.
We just hear you laughing from the jail cell.
And I peek up. He came with me. He wanted to come.
With that, he's like, well, is the horse still with you guys? We're probably gonna have to take that.
At the tavern.
And you're not in the room. And for nods, yeah, he's at the tavern that we're staying in.
Oh, okay. I know the innkeep. Timber.
And
Yeah,
Farah raises an
fine.
eyebrow. It is impressive that you know which tavern I was talking about.
There's only one major tavern in here. I mean, there's a couple houses you stay in, but the tavern is definitely the place to go for food.
And
It's
Farah
also,
shrugs. I guess so.
it also has the most trouble. Kind of looks at you like, so double edge. Brings a lot of people in, but it's also it has its problems. It's just this is the biggest thing that's happened in town recently.
And Farah goes, to be fair, and just like gives a heavy sigh. She burned down the field because she was being chased by a mimic.
But you did find the body of the mimic. And then there was a pedestrian that also said there was a body, but we never found the body. So my hunch is the mimic ate the person. Don't know if it was
Mo-
before, after, or the tiefling was simply running away. That's to be investigated tomorrow.
She nods.
Well, this is actually very valuable information and actually very useful to their case. They were mentoring while we were inside the inn, or the jail cell. There was something in the forest. They said a person, and they quickly retracted. They said building. Does that have anything to do with this?
They probably meant the banshee, she quickly answered. But
Yeah.
the banshee is no more.
All right. Well, if we can work that fancy into some kind of story per se, I think I can get you and your friends to get out of the town without much harm and my reputation still being neutral.
She nods
So.
again. I can't really say much about the fight with the banshee since I'm pretty sure I was passed out the entire time.
You're lucky
She
to
looks
be
at
alive.
Kane. She looks at Kane for confirmation.
Kane looks in confusion. No, you were awake. You were casting your magic.
I was?
Yeah. Do you not remember?
No. I remember that I wanted to practice with my whip, but I never got to it.
You even used the whip. You missed, but you still used it.
She held her head, really
I forgot that I
confused
needed-
and concerned.
Well, we'll talk about that later. That's probably not important now.
Okay.
He tries to shrug off that particular topic. With that, the mayor's like, all right, well, that seems all useful. I think it's worth sending a guard to go investigate that location then, at least confirm it. With that, I think it's probably ready for bed, and that's enough knowledge to start an investigation. As I informed your colleagues, they're gonna be here for about 2 days because people are gonna want to know what happened. And
That seems reasonable. One more thing though, about the high elf collecting the deeds.
yeah,
What is he like? What? Okay, so what is he like? Is he? I know he's a high elf, but we're from the same town, so I could.
if it's the same guy as it's been in the past, he's generally very snarky and he likes to write up. He likes the paperwork and he likes to get people in trouble. So I imagine that's why the townsfolk are so worried about the tax collector. He doesn't let anything slide, and he always seems like he's trying to climb up the tree. But what are we-
And Farah
I'm
lets out
worried.
a deep sigh. Of course he is. Freaking high elves.
with that, I'm certain that's why everyone's concerned, because if he writes a bad report, we're gonna get hit, and we're gonna lose some funding from Bizram, unfortunately. And there's generally a guard patrol that comes from this village to the city. That makes that road very safe, and we can trade more. And if we lose the tax benefit, if we lose favor with Bizram, they're probably gonna retract that protective patrol, unfortunately. And that's only
my
gonna hurt the town worse.
my family's high up in the ranks. If I had a way to contact them, maybe I could try to ask them to convince them to give you another shot, maybe, or just let it slide one time. If we tell them the story that the field burned down, maybe they'll just let it slide.
That's what I'm trying to think of. If we tell the tax, the income, well, he kind of stops talking for a second, like, you know, I like having this conversation, and I like where it's going. I think we should put a pin in this. I think we should talk with your colleagues, that way they're on the same page.
She nods again. I'm guessing we should take our leave for tonight.
If you don't, you can stay at the guest bedroom if you like. You two can share the bed if you like. You,
Wait, one moment. Did you say the bed or the bedroom?
the bed.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
Farah has no problem with that.
Kane looks like, with a little bit of confusion, like, you mean bedroom? He's like, no, we only have one guest bed. Oh,
And Farah
okay.
notes that he's a little uncomfortable and just goes, "It's fine. I can take a blanket and sleep on the floor."
No, that's all right. I can sleep on the floor. You can. Well, thank you for your hospitality, Kane. Gestures and like, we'll certainly take a free night.
Did you just call the Mayor Kane?
Yeah, I probably did. This is what happens when you talk to yourself with NPCs. They get juggled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't worry,
yeah.
I know that feeling.
All right.
And Farah wishes the mayor a good night
Cool.
and
Uh,
hopes he rests well.
He gives you the similar gesture and says, "Don't mind him if he gets up early. He has a lot of things to do tomorrow now."
She nods. That's understandable, and I'm sorry for the trouble we've caused.
He's like, "That's certainly all right. I think we'll be able
I
to
should play
weasel our
some
way out, to
music.
be honest."
Some royalty-free music.
As he goes to bed. Attend to bed.
He.
As soon as he was out of earshot, and Farah just goes, "I insist on sleeping on the floor."
No, Ed. I just don't want to invade your bubble. I mean, to be honest, you
don't-
kind of hit me in the darkness.
I
Okay,
don't
that's
feel invaded, to be honest. She just scratches the back of her neck.
Oh,
But if you're not comfortable with it, then it's fine, really.
I mean, he scratches the back of his arm, like, yeah, it'd be fine. I mean, it's only one night, right?
Yeah, sure. It's just one night.
It'll be fine.
She nods.
And he starts. One of the several assistants in the building show you where the bedroom's at, and request if there's anything you need, just let us know. He kind of goes off to his quarters.
And Farah quickly pipes up, can I have a candle, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
He comes back and he has a 3-light candle. It's a very kind of more dinner kind of candle, but it works.
Farah doesn't really care as long as it's lit. As long as it stays lit during the night.
Perfect. Alright. 2 people get a comfy bed. and the rest of you guys are in a jail cell. Classic.
And for
Alright.
to make Kane feel a little bit better, she just makes like a little pillow wall between them.
Oh.
All right. All right. Do you guys in the jail cell have anything else to say, or anything you would
Um.
like concern? Most of the time, mostly you can plan or do anything, or you can just kind of wait it out for the night.
Delphine's going to be thinking of a story.
All right.
No, like a child story, and
A lullaby or alibi?
yeah,
A
kinda like-
lullaby.
I mean, she can do.
She just like sings everyone to sleep on court,
Yeah.
and then she just like she just books it.
No,
Out of here.
she could be like practicing though. That's what she's doing. She's
I
practicing.
mean, if you know the sleep spell,
I mean, do I?
Mm.
why would I do
Do
that?
not, do not.
Oh,
I
man.
do actually.
We've already derailed so much.
Look. That's great.
Going smoothly.
Song of Rest.
Fine.
All that does is
That's
Yeah.
that's
That's-
something different.
that's healing, whatever.
All right.
Should we take a small rest?
It's about this time. It's probably 8 or 9 o'clock, and you don't got much to do, and you can't really go anywhere. It's the problem. So
Your only options are to rest or to just like stare intensely at each other, or
See-
well, you know, talk.
Why would I do that?
CG pipes up. You want me to pick the lock?
No.
I feel like that would cause way more trouble. But I don't like
Well,
being
then I
in
called
here.
it from the mattresses. As he starts taking the top mattress from the top bunk and
Just
putting it on
say
his
you-
to double up.
Where I am. I'm asleep against the wall in my corner because I don't want to move.
CG has a more comfortable bed now.
Good for him. So,
I'm only slightly disappointed you guys aren't in the same, but that's
I want to make the joke that Anfara and Kane wake up fucking cuddling each other, but then I'm like, no, he's probably going to actually do it if I say that.
No, I
well,
was
you
already
said
gonna
it.
do
Yeah, he was gonna do it right
You
away.
wait, actually. Hold
funny.
up.
I ship it. I ship it. Come on.
Who doesn't?
I do.
That's a lie, and you know
That's
it.
a lie.
No, it's still funny. It makes great storytelling. I just don't ship it.
That's fair. I mean, as a DM, you're supposed to be neutral towards every ship, so I guess that makes sense.
Dude,
Not allowed to like anything. I have to hate it all.
what?
I actually
Alright.
legitimately didn't understand you. Wait, I'm going to turn you up louder. If I
don't have
can.
him all the way up. I have him pretty much
You
all the way up.
are. I
Whisper,
have
whisper,
you on
whisper.
200%.
It's when I have to act like I'm whispering, it doesn't pick it up,
Yeah.
which is problematic, but it's fine. All right. If the night goes quickly, you guys awake with in the cell pretty early due to your uncomfort state.
So do we do a long
Uncomfortable
rest
state.
or a short rest? Which one?
It's a long rest.
Okay.
Long rest.
You guys get fully healed. You're back to full health. You just
Yeah.
Yay.
maybe a
That
couple
helps
bruises
us.
from the mobs.
Yay.
Um,
Yeah, okay.
Not too long after you get you hear the door open into the cell block, and you
Yeah.
see the mayor come back in. He comes in and says, "All right, I had a guard check out early this morning what you were talking about, and the shrine's there. So I think we can work with it. I'm gonna go get your compatriots that are staying at the town hall, and then we're gonna have a nice long discussion on how not to get you lynched for tomorrow. Does that sound good to you guys?
All right.
Yeah. Sounds fine.
Because as I can tell from last night, the peasant or the general population has made some guillotines? Not guillotine. Rope. They're gonna hang you. They want to hang you. So
Yeah,
So-
I assumed.
Why can I just imagine the mayor like just standing there and just like thinking, taking out a book to look up the word, and then he's just like, "Fuck this! They're gonna hang you."
he tries to be like political, and then he just like gives up halfway through because like,
Yes.
I can't today. It's just I have to put up with this. I have enough things on the plate this week.
There's too much bullshit going on.
Oh god, one of my characters for another thing is currently corrupting an entire forest because it's the forest spirit, and
Interesting.
all of my characters are currently burning stuff.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Delphi is not
You're
burning
not
anything
putting
right
him
now.
in jail. Oh,
But
he said
it's a
before
cat. It's a cat that's doing it.
the mayor leaves, he introduces himself, by the way, as Tristan,
Tristan.
and also that horse that you guys got, it's ours now. We have to return that.
Aww.
And then he walks out, going to get Kane and Farah.
Yeah, you got the name right.
Congratulations,
And
bro.
You have a slight weird dream though.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
You have in your dream you see Kane, but instead of like the dark maze or dark cave,
Mhm.
it's more of a small village, and he's standing in the middle of town, and you see a sort of red spirit and a blue spirit, and they're going in the body and heading towards the Kane, and you recall shouting to watch out, and when the two hit him exactly at the same time, you see them split off in opposite directions with one with a red demonic horns, kind of looking more like a tiefling, and his cane has a bright red eye, and then on the other one you see a blue one with a long elongated cane or elongated scythe, and he has more of a blue tint with a shadowy drippingness from his form, which kind of looks familiar to what you've seen in the darkness. And then you wake up from that. You could take it as you will, as unsettling, probably. It's
Yeah,
most likely.
she sits up very quickly and just like she doesn't scream. She just like gasps and then like just pants
And
for
then
a
you
moment.
realize Kane was cuddling you over the pillows.
And she looks over and blushes.
I ship it.
All right.
And like she quickly gets up and she's just like, I'm going to go wash my face. And like heads to the bathroom.
All right. As you go do so, you light some candles and walk in, and you look in the.
It's
when you look-
daytime. She doesn't light candles in the daytime.
It's early morning.
I guess.
Could
What time is it?
probably 8 o'clock. The mayor got up at 6. The mayor has a longer day than you guys. He has to do shit.
Poor mayor. I'm on the when I get a chance, I'm going to give him a fucking cookie. He deserves it.
Are you spraying him with the soap water again?
Make it fair for the-
Anyways, and
Put it
Farah-
down!
and-
Next
and
time we touch
Shara-
him.
And Farah goes to like take a bath / shower.
When
Since
you
the last
look,
time she showered was like 2 days ago.
when you're done with your bathing, and whenever you look in the mirror, you notice a faintness around your figure, 2 shimmering gold eyes, and then it kind of fades quickly. And it was above your head. It was like a splash of water. You look up, and then instinctively you were gonna splash again, and then you notice it only for like a quick second.
She's starting to shake. Confara. God damn it.
Kamfara is probably the better enunciation, to be honest.
Yeah, Confara.
Her name is Enfara. Her name is Enfara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still can't get
Because
it right,
doing-
apparently.
In Kana or whatever. No, Kafara is better.
An Ain is what it would be.
Yeah.
An Ain.
Oh, the shipping name. The shipping name.
Yeah, the shipping
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
The shipping name, okay. Well,
Kinfara is probably
Kane
better, yeah.
Farah. Yeah.
And not long after Kane wakes up while you were bathing, and he gotten ready on his own time.
While she was at it, she was also washing her hair because it was kind of filthy.
Sounds
No,
good.
it's just okay.
Not as sparkly clean as the Dryad water, but it'll get the job done.
Yeah.
And then once you guys are about ready, around 8:30 or so, the mayor comes in. It's like, all right, you guys will want to meet me at the jail or come with me?
And Farah looks at Kane to see if he was up to, for it. She was okay with it, but she wanted to know if Kane was okay with it too.
He says, I'm already ready.
And Farah nods and looks back at the mayor. Yeah, me too. Just a question. Can I ask for your name?
My name's Tristan. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I?
It's fine. Wait, did we introduce ourselves?
Let's see. I know Azara and I know Delphine.
That's
I'm sorry.
So no, I don't.
My name is Enfara.
You're Infara, and my name's Kane. Ah, yes. Nice to meet you both. As I look through my notes.
She smiles and puts the towel away that was still on her head.
Okay.
I'm Tristan. I'm Tristan.
Okay.
Garkov.
Gorkov.
It's nice to meet you. She holds out a hand for him to shake.
He leans down and kisses it. Nice to meet you as well. And then he proceeds to walk out the door. More of a gesture.
And Farah was a little shocked that she just like shakes it off and just go like in her head she's just like, it's just a gesture, calm down.
Males. What's with them? I don't get them. And returning back to the jail, you have everyone. Everyone's there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone's together. It's
Yay.
9 o'clock. You guys got all day to talk about what to do.
Before anything even starts, and Farah just goes like, hey Zara, are you okay?
No, I am not. Okay.
You guys were gonna ask me? Delphine
I
kind
am
of like
sorry,
interrupts.
I don't recall hearing a disembodied voice.
CG still sleeping. Doesn't give a fuck.
And Farah grabbed into her bag and just like held out bread. I got you some food, figuring you were hungry.
Talking to me.
Yes.
Okay. I'll get
She's
up
just
for
talking
the
to
first
Zara.
for the first time since we've been in the cell. I'll get up from the corner and just grab the food from her. Thank you.
You. She smiles at her and just goes, "You're welcome."
Delphine kind of goes over and says, "If we still ever travel again, I am never helping."
That is 100% fine by me, but for now, I am saving your ass. Like she says that all with a smile on her face.
I go sit back in the corner.
Kane just kind of sits back.
The corner is my spot forever.
Delphine kind of gets up and goes, "Really? I kind of want to hear this, but I can't really hear it over your ego."
Look,
Mayor
do you
Wilson.
want to be hanged by the mob of people waiting outside, or do you want to be able to leave this town?
I do want to leave this town, but it wouldn't be the first time I've been threatened with trying to get hanged.
Yeah, same.
Ignoring the last statement, she just nods. Good, then let's just talk, without you trying to burn anything down. She adds the last bit with a smirk.
Oh, please, I was in trouble, I almost died, and I did what I could.
Yes, that is what I told him, she said now with a straight face. I told him you were running from a mimic.
I was.
Tristan pops up and be like, yes. Would you like to retell the story of what happened with the mimic? Because
No,
that would
God.
definitely help build your case here. Because that would help. We don't know everything that happened.
So
We just found
people watching this,
the mimic
which is
and
nobody,
reports of a missing horse and a
Delphi kind of
demonic being coming out of the cornfield.
Demonic being.
Delphi kind of burned down the cornfield. So
He was covered in ashes.
He's still asleep.
Yeah,
He
she
looks
just said
at-
that. She said that to Delphi.
Hold on. He goes get a bucket of water and splashes it on CG.
Oof.
I mean,
Wake
we
up.
could have just woken him up ourselves, but okay. That was
You know,
fun.
this is more fun, and I don't appreciate him spying on us, so this is more for me.
Oh, that's fair.
And Farah just goes, I like you. Just like towards the mayor.
Some reason. He's like, alright, we need you awake just so we can clarify the conversation here. Like, fine. Did you have to drench me? Chafing
Yes.
already. See, kind of wrings the water out of his clothes. Do you
Oh.
actually want to retell the story, or do you want to leave out bits? How do you want to do this? How much do you want to tell?
I'm going to tell the truth.
All right.
Okay, so you don't know what I'm thinking. I go over to look at Zarya and says, "You don't know everything."
Exactly,
Alright.
she was with us.
Yeah. So I won't lie. Delphine starts. I got really cocky and kind of excited because I've never seen a mimic before, and I did not know what was going to necessarily happen. She kind of like looks down a bit, blushing.
Oh, so this was not premeditated. That's what you're saying.
What? Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I kind of know what they do. I just didn't know what would happen, and I had been told if you feed a mimic, it can drop better loot. But that might be a lie. She kind of smiles and looks up.
Roll a deception check because sounds like a lie to me.
And Farah just like glares in her general direction.
Well, I know you're telling the truth, but like it's more just to make the story more convincing because they are listening
Yeah.
to you.
Cause she would believe that. Yeah.
All right,
mean,
do
it's-
persuasion. Do persuasion instead of deception.
Jesus Christ. Not 20.
That's still charisma. Natural 20?
Yeah.
You come off very genuine with that belief, and they're like, all right, that can be a mistake.
And Farah decides to hold her tongue to not get her in any further trouble.
And I didn't know
Alright.
exactly what I was doing, so I kind of went to the cornfield where I expected there would be people there. And because it was really hungry and I didn't really want to get killed, so when I got into the cornfield, I tried getting someone come over here, and I threw them into the mimic, not knowing exactly who they were.
Oh, okay, so you did
But what
kill
I
somebody.
didn't realize until almost, I think, a second too late, it was still trying to come after me. So I proceeded to run, but Govan showed up and decided to start attacking the thing, kind of freaking me out. And I threw some oil with a candle on it, to light it to start the fire.
Okay.
That's totally exactly 100% what happened.
He let out a sigh and like realization. All right. So you did murder
Yeah, you did murder somebody.
Buckabee's wife or husband.
At the
So
time, I
that-
did not know. I thought he was a farmhand.
That
And
Whether
Farah
he
just like,
was,
You still
whether he was a
murdered.
farmhand or whatever, it
You
still
still
doesn't make
murdered
it okay
someone.
to feed someone to a monster. As he severely looks at you like, really? What makes you
Delphi,
think
it's still murder.
Yeah.
She kind of just shrugged.
I don't know how we're gonna. Well, we just don't tell that part. We don't tell them that you were looking to feed someone. He begins to formulate a lie.
We
Right.
could.
Or we could say, and Farah pipes in, that the mimic had already eaten the man by the time she arrived. That would explain why there was no corpse.
How about
I did come
Change-
from a foresty area, and the banshee
mimic?
was.
the mimic could have been chasing you, and then you were yelling because there was yells for help. So if that was, he came to help you, but unbeknownst to him, he didn't realize what was actually chasing you. And in attempts to save you, he got himself eaten. That would satisfy Buckabee. And in self-defense, you had to burn the field.
I didn't have time to bring out my dagger, so.
All right,
Makes sense.
so we can deal with that. That's feasible. Second point is how are we gonna pay the taxes? Because that's the other major concern of the populace. Is if we aren't able to pay it, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get the protection route on the road, and that'll hurt the town overall.
Again, I could
Protection route on the
contact
road?
I could contact my parents.
I'm afraid that's gonna take too long, unfortunately. I mean,
Wait,
it
hold
probably
on.
would work in the long run, but I'm
She tries cutting in. What do you mean
ahead.
protection on the road?
there's, as you know, commonly there's a regular patrol that will that go to the adjacent cities or villages and towns to Bizram, and we happen to be one of them. But that only comes at the cost of are able to provide enough taxes to also cover that fee, and that ensures that the trade routes that we benefit from
Okay, cool.
keep coming.
Wasn't it?
To be honest, if we don't have that, it's going to severely damage the town, and I don't know what's going to happen after that.
And Farah was listening, but she was still pretty bummed that she didn't get to contact her parents, since she was kind of hoping to at least say hi to them, since she hasn't seen them in months.
Yeah.
True. Well, I don't know how we're
Delphine's
gonna.
kind of like thinking.
Kane says you wanted to use that Banshee, right?
There are still stuff in the area, aren't there? Like paintings and everything, right? Definitely
Yeah.
kind of like gets an idea. There
Yeah,
could be like
there's-
hundreds of gold there. We just looked. It's
yeah.
a temple, right?
Yeah, it's a shrine. The guard said there was some old stained glass, some artifacts and paintings and stuff.
We
And-
have a little statue with us. And Farah pipes up and looks
Oh.
at Kane.
Oh yeah. He pulls it out, and he's like, "Well, we could definitely use that as payment, as physical payment, and they probably will accept it. It looks like it'll go for a fair price, maybe 15 gold." As he kind of just guesses.
We could go out and get more stuff and the rest of the gold if you wish.
I think that would be worthwhile. That would cover the taxes. And then, how do we get in good? Well, with all that, it might put the people in good faith of you guys, because I could tell them, as punishment, I sent you with my guards to go defeat this Banshee.
Yeah.
And
And
you guys
we-
returned with your lives, and with the added benefit that there was also enough money to cover the taxes. And
Sounds
I
like a
think
good plan.
that could be enough to convince everyone, or most of it.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. I think with that being the plan, I'm gonna send you guys with 2 guards to go retrieve whatever valuables are left at that temple. And mostly the guards are to make you look like, to show you went through town with my guards.
Yeah.
And then when you come back with all the stuff, they would think I hired you. And with that, on the next day, we will present the evidence of you all being innocent, of course. Well, you know what I mean. He looks towards Zara and Delphi. And with that added benefit, you can leave town. You don't have to come back if it makes you feel comfortable. But
Good
you
idea.
always have my favor. That sound alright?
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Anything to get out of
I
this
can-
cell?
And
We
far
can
as
also-
I... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I could also Delphine perks up. Put good word in with a good trader of mine about this area. A good trader friend of mine. She starts stumbling over her words.
Really
And
now?
yeah, I call him Vig. Vilberg Giro. I don't know if you know him, but he's kind of like he's got connections. Is what I'm really saying.
I'm
if
in
you'd
favor
like
with
that.
that.
All right.
Alright, so I worked out a deal with you guys, and along with that, I think along with that mimic story, we can just say the Banshee sent the mimic, to be honest.
Because
And
she
what's
wanted to
your-
maybe stir up trouble.
Yeah, and since you guys were very capable adventurers, yes, we'll call you adventurers. You were able to stop the mimic. Unfortunately, it had its downfall. It had a casualty. And we'll paint you as heroes for the town, and it would keep you alive.
Sounds like a good plan. I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys.
Sounds
Sounds
great.
like a plan.
All right.
One more thing, and Farah pipes up. Before we go, can I talk to you in private about something?
Yes.
Hmm.
Also, where's that trader? Is he? Do you know what city he stays in? It would be
I
Bishop for the record,
can,
but
yeah, Bizarum. But she kind of goes, I can send a letter to him. I
Would
know
be
my
well.
letters always find a way to him.
Yeah, you could send a letter or whatever, but it will definitely benefit if we have more trade to the town. It'll help grow it.
All right then.
All right. He sticks his hand through the bars and gives for a handshake. Kind
She
of.
shakes it back.
All right. This sounds like a plan. Any other missteps, we should be fine. And he's like, guards, go unlocked. You guys can go, and you know, he kind of just waves his hand and begins to walk out. You wanted one last thing before I go? He looks
And
to the foreigner.
Farah, she nods. Yes. Can we talk about this in private?
No.
It's important to me.
Sure. Just step into this other room here. And he steps into the office of the jail.
She nods and does what she was told.
Okay. What is it you want?
There is this girl that has had to go through terrible stuff.
Oh yeah.
She's at the doctor, and okay, I'm going to not lie to you. She was mistreated by Delphi throughout
Go on.
our quote unquote adventure,
Hmm.
and
Not just
I wa-
Delphi.
shush, you're not in the room.
Grubbin
I
too,
know.
but beside the point.
You're not in the room.
I know.
And she goes, I want her to be free. She has a broken leg and she's recovering at the doctor's, and I told her that I would try to make it so that she doesn't have to travel with us anymore, since her husband was devoured before her eyes by the mimic.
That's beside the point.
Oh. Okay.
Can you arrange something?
Yes. What do you wish me to just make sure she's has a place to stay with her injury? Because I can have her stay at my house if that's really the need be.
A safe place to stay would be very nice of you, yes.
I'm coming to the conclusion that Delphi may be evil or
This is the problem child of the family, yes.
just doesn't care. Not sure. But
Oh, except
I really don't. I will keep an eye on her. Also, maybe send 3 guards with us, just in case. Since Govan likes to wander off.
you got a point. Alright, sure. 3 guards.
Thank you.
And they walk out of the office. And be like, alright, 3 guards it is. One for you, Gavron. I know how much you like.
Oof.
And Farah shoots a sly smirk towards him for just a moment before covering it up with like a cough, a fake cough.
He returned the favor.
I just look at them and go, something happened?
We'll just say it's for safety reasons. So a certain person doesn't wander off. She
Should we
blatantly looks at him.
should we leave the statue here?
Yeah, I'll leave it in the office, and that's where we'll put everything. We'll leave it in the office of the jail. It'll be secured there as well.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys want to do anything before you head out of town?
No.
Do we have to head out right away?
You want
be
to do it
best.
today,
Yeah, pretty soon.
so you have
Definitely.
you have time today. You just
Yeah, Delphi goes to
Hold on.
Delphi. I say sorry. And Farah goes to secretly check on Lumara one last time to update her of the news.
All right.
Also, bring her another slice of cake because she needs it.
All right. You guys swing by the doctor's office, and you see Farah go inside.
Why are we here?
I don't know.
And
I don't
Farah
care.
wanted to stop by here.
She need medicine or something?
Maybe, probably.
Uh,
Since we seem to be getting injured, maybe
Hey,
she just wanted to
actually-
grab.
it's probably not a bad idea.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is what's her face still at the tavern?
What's what?
Whatever.
What's her
What's
face?
her face?
Oh, I
I
don't
don't know
know.
who you're talking about.
If it was with the. Are you talking about the slave girl?
Yeah.
She was with the horse, so I mean, if they took the horse, maybe they found her and did something with her. She was obviously injured.
Well, yeah. Just
So-
gonna heal her.
Maybe they did
Delphine
something.
kind of like looks down.
No human magic allowed.
As
Banned.
as Farah tells Lumara the news, he smiles at her and takes her hand and just says like, "Well, I bid you farewell, and I hope that you'll do better in the future."
She gives you a gentle smile back, but like, thank you. And you travel safely.
And Farah chuckles, "I'll try with these idiots."
Delphine like yells, "Come on, buy your medicine already! Go!"
And
Sure.
Farah just now realized that she probably needs to buy something to convince them that she wasn't checking up on someone, and goes to the doctor and goes like, do you perhaps have any health potions?"
Health potions are magical and very expensive. The sage probably has the potions. But I have med kits, as he just points to a general medical kit. It's only
I'll take
10
Hmm?
silver, actually.
2 of those, please.
Okay. He grabs 2 boxes. They're decently sized. They have enough to heal.
She smiles and hands him 30 silver, actually.
Mm.
Ma'am, there's a mistake here.
No, keep the extra.
Well-
As a thanks for letting her stay here.
Well, thank you for the gracious tip.
No problem. She waves them both goodbye before she gets out of his house.
His house / store.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I got medical kits. Let's go.
You see her walk out with 2 boxes.
You took too long.
Oh,
Try let
hush.
me do the shopping. I can at least get a better deal than you probably can.
It's her money. Leave her alone. Let's just go. Get this done.
Yes, I agree with Zara. She says as she puts the kits into her
Go.
bag.
Okay.
I'm healing neither of you.
What?
That's fine. We got medical kits.
Oh my god. She just like goes.
What did I do? I just look.
You started agreeing with her.
She just
Actually,
starts
I agree
walking.
with her, but let's do that. Farah just goes like, actually, I agree with her, but hey, details,
Not
details."
ready to deal with their shit. She just starts walking.
You walk with a group of 7.
Yay.
No, 8. Because you have 3 cards.
Yeah, we see.
Oh yeah, right.
And one specifically is following Grovan. Grovan.
Yeah.
So, for all intents and purposes, you always know where he's at due to the guard.
Thank God. We actually know where he is for once.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
He probably would have snuck away by now if he was here.
Yeah.
Honestly, he probably doesn't want to be in this situation.
Do any
But
of us
Probably.
want to be in
no
this
choice in the
situation?
matter.
Exactly.
I just imagine the guard going like, "If you dare to sneak off anywhere, I will chain you to myself."
I don't think you want that. Honestly.
I'm strong enough to carry a dead body, as he smirks with a rude. It's just
Not
so
strong,
rude.
not
With-
strong
with a
enough to
road
open a
roof.
door by yourself, though.
Ooh.
Oh, now you're agreeing with me?
That was out of character.
Even then.
Kane goes.
See, I think the best part is the actual players and the actual character relationships are very reminiscent to what the
Take
actual.
two.
The
Yeah.
characters have the same relationship basically that the players do.
I don't hate you.
I don't know. Pixelmon speaks for itself.
I hate all of you. I'm kidding.
It's going
No,
well.
you don't.
Look, we do not talk about this here. Okay? Okay, cool. Cool. Let's move
Anyway.
on.
Zara is silent the
Those.
entire way there.
I'm gonna poke Zara a few times. Go, hey, what you thinking about?
You guys are pretty far in
Nothing.
the woods at this point.
Leave me alone.
Bug you some more? Gladly. And she stops bugging her.
Perfect.
Yes.
Zara is on edge the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm assuming they get there in time.
You get there with minimal problems. But you start
Minimal.
hearing, like
Minimal.
a growl.
What?
You think you hear a bear?
God fucking.
Excuse me?
A
Okay, cool.
bear.
A bear, okay.
I don't think. Oh no.
Sounds like maybe 3 bears. Hard to tell, but there's some bears close by.
And Farah just like goes, oh, they better not be in the temple.
That'd be bad.
I look back at her and go, I can speak and probably calm them down if needed. She speaks a little worriness in her voice.
Maybe we should be quiet and kind of try to not, go a bit slower through this area. Just to not attract their attention.
I like that idea.
Best idea we had so far, Kane says. He looks towards the guards. They're not wearing heavy plate. They'll be fine. And everyone slows down to a slower pace. And with that, you've now come up with a more stealthy approach. And now you can see there are bears. There's a big brown bear, and then kind of 2 smaller kind of cup sizes maybe.
Great. Oh no.
And they're obviously eating the deer, but they're by the pond on the right side. So they're within eyeball distance, but for them to come attack you, they'll have to come around the pond. So you'll see them coming.
Okay.
Wait, are they coming?
No, they're eating a deer.
I've noticed that.
Okay. Rip the deer.
Rip.
I kind of
Oh
I
dear.
think as long as we stay away, we should be able to
Yeah.
do this.
As long as we don't provoke them, I think we should be fine.
CG kind of looks at him like, looks at the guards, and looks at the bears.
No.
Sure.
And Farah sees him looking like his eyes shifting and just goes, "Do not. I will personally feed you to those bears."
He's like, sure you will. Sticks his tongue out with a kind of mocking manner. There we go.
And Delphine kind of goes back and says, and I can even convince them to do it.
You weren't even certain that you could talk them in the first place.
I think they would like a good meal.
I mean, they are
Let's just
already
focus
eating,
on-
so.
Let's just focus on getting the gold and other treasures.
Yeah.
As you enter back into the temple, you guys, there was a lot more money to be had. You just the time it would have took is there was a lot more like artifacts that would have took a lot more time to carry out. You
Where
can
did you
see
spray
there's
that at?
several paintings in the wall that are quite large. And then you have
Don't touch it.
different assortments of knickknacks that could go for some money, and you get as much as you could all carry, kind of thing. So you're all loaded up on stuff.
Can I determine the most valuable
Stop.
I mean, I guess you can try.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
thing? What would that be? The D20? Perception?
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, do an investigation check since you know what you're looking. You know what you're already looking for.
11... 13 altogether.
With that, you're like, you notice that some of the larger actual paintings are fairly expensive, but probably the most expensive thing is the stained glass, because this room is
Just go
known
watch the
for
timer.
its stained
Now.
glass making, and this looks to be
It's
a
being
very
annoying.
old style that and it's still in pretty good condition for some of the windows.
But how in the
So.
fuck are we going to get that stained glass?
That's the hard part. Taking the entire window.
Without breaking it, mind you.
Yeah.
I mean, if it breaks,
What type of window? What type of window?
It's probably 2 foot tall with like an arc on top kind of window. CG
Does it
opens
have
up.
hinges?
No, not this one. These ones don't. CG's like, I can use my dagger. Just maybe pop it out, you know. Or
I mean,
a
to be
crowbar.
fair,
I can use.
if it does break, one of us at least has mending, right?
2 of us does.
Wait, I have mending too.
So,
Shh.
and yeah, that's pretty
It's a
much
good
it.
role play tool. It really is.
Yeah, it's just one of the better tools. Well, I kind of take out my dagger and go, well, I think I'm a little more careful than you, but we could both try.
Well, you know, if we could just fix it, we could just like literally rip it out and then repair it.
Yeah,
And
but I
actually,
think
with
it's
that, we could probably fix the old ones that are broken too.
we could
Just take the
try.
window.
All right,
Shade
I
dreams.
go over it and try to I push on it a bit and see how if I can tell if it's wiggly or not.
You could tell it has an overall frame in it that you might be able to pop out as long as it's not damaged.
Can I try that?
Yeah. Add 5 since CG's helping you.
All right.
Because I don't feel like it won't.
That's 16.
That's enough.
Yeah.
With that, with both you guys sort of being careful, well, CG sort of careful, maybe. You guys managed to pop out the entire frame without breaking the frame, and now you have an entire stained glass. And you use that to carry pretty much everything on. Because it's large enough that you can just have 4 people kind of carry all the goods without breaking it.
Yeah.
And Farah, being from Bizram, is holding her breath and slightly cringing at the fact that they're using a stained glass to carry all the objects with, but she does not speak up.
I don't.
Can we grab some shards and try mending them and everything?
Yeah.
See what we can make. Yeah.
Make an intelligence check to assemble it, because that would be the most difficult part.
That's 18 plus 1 is 19.
With your combined brains, you guys managed to kind of configure how stained glass used to look, and you begin to mend it together and get the frame back together. Now you have 2
Good.
stained glasses, and by the amount of stuff and having full stained glass art, this should well enough cover the taxes. This might be in the upward bounds of 300 gold.
Nice.
I look at the others saying, "This good?"
Yeah.
The guards nod their head and look. This looks to be enough.
All right, let's head off. Actually, I'm gonna go out real quick and see if I can see the bears.
You look out the window. You see the bears have since finished the deer from all your collecting and have wandered off.
All right, let's go.
Yay.
Be a real shame if you had a combat. A
It
real
would.
shame.
No, don't,
Hey, I look for a reason. I look for a reason.
don't.
I know, you're
Yeah.
being responsible.
Yeah. My character's actually being responsible for one.
For
You
one.
gotta
What the-
reward that.
You guys start walking back. You're at a slow pace due to the amount of stuff you have to carry, but
Yeah.
you get the back with no problems at all.
Cool.
With that, the townsfolk noticed that the tieflings and the drow and whatever are with the town guard and they're carrying back, it looks like valuables. So you're very visible and it looks like you're making people talk. They seem confused but like interested and don't understand what's going on.
I speak up a bit and go, "Oh
Better
my
than her or no?
god, that ghost thing. What was it? A banshee? So hard. I can't believe we almost died."
Trying
I'll
to
give
cut
you
the
a
story.
performance with advantage.
Yeah.
I should roll.
Yes.
That's 15 plus performance is 7, so that's like
Wait, advantage roll again.
22 already. Plus 6 for and a 6.
Okay, so.
Oh yes, that works. That's
Yeah,
you.
that's a
convinced-
lot.
you start seeing people like look what questioning looks, and as they kind of obviously overhear you, they start talking to other people, and it looks like it's starting to spread as kind of a rumor.
Nice.
I
And Farah
kind of
just
look
like-
at the others and go, "Guys, come on."
And Farah just whispers, "How in the ever-loving fuck did they even believe that?"
Kane starts getting the hint and starts walking with like a limped arm.
She just like looks at Kane, betrayed.
Hey,
Not
gotta
you
sell it.
two.
I think we kind of need to get some medicine later. You still got that med kit, right?
Yeah, I
I
have
have
two
to-
of them.
Yeah, that might be. Thank God you got those before we went, though.
Told
right?
you they'd be handy.
Yeah, you're clearly the smarter one here. She says with a smirk.
And Farah just like smirks back. Why, thank you. I've always known. Now let's get those stuffs back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hers.
Also, Zara,
She
don't
says-
forget to rest because you did a really good job with those spells.
Oh man. You guys are
Really
selling it.
selling.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys obviously walk through the middle of town, seeing the gallows.
Mm.
Figured out the name by the way. It was the gallows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they planning to hang us? This is fun.
And with that, you eventually come back to town, and you have some of the officers go get Tristan to just confirmed, and with that, it looks like you're all set up for tomorrow.
Yay.
Sweet.
Nice.
I
Okay.
smirk at Anfara and go, ah, haha, and just kind of go,
that's
ha
cute.
ha, and just nudge her a bit.
And Farah just like she keeps her composure and is like, "Don't smack her."
With that, Tristan comes back and he says, all right, that looks, you guys did a great job. As he kind of speaks over loudly just in case anyone is eavesdropping. I want to thank you guys, and I think I'm going to pay for your stay at the inn to accompany you and celebrate your wonderful victory as he kind of speaks once again very loudly in front of the jail.
It was a tough battle. She also speaks up kind of loud. But thank God for the team. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta restart.
Alright.
Yeah.
And Farah holds back her neat just face palm.
You can feel there's a level of like cringe, but like she's able to sell it because you just cringe because you know what's happening. You're not convinced by yourself that you're doing a great job, but it's working.
Yeah. It works. I may not believe it, but oh well.
Look at Shush.
So you guys, he walks you back to the inn, tells the innkeep to pay for whatever drinks and whatever you're staying for the night. And you guys you're basically scot-free. You just have to wait for tomorrow for the public to vertically
Okay.
accept you.
I want a drink, like, immediately.
You guys easily get your drinks. You have round, and you even have several patrons that are just like, "Hey, great job defeating the Banshee," and like congratulating, actually thinking you guys actually did help save the town. And like you guys start spreading the rumors about, you figured out that Mimic was sent by the Banshee, and you further perpetuate your ongoing lie.
Nice.
Heroes with lies. Yeah.
And Farah actually wants to find the woman who's lost her husband in the fire and give her like, and like say that she's sorry for her loss.
She's not there at the inn, but you find several people that know her personally, and you can easily pass on the message.
That's nice. And after that, and Farah just like goes up to the room she'll be staying at because she doesn't really like very big crowds. And she finds herself thinking about the dream she had again.
Okay.
Zara's just drinking in the corner of the tavern, just by herself.
Oh God, I just
Except
had a
for the
really
people that just come
stupid
here.
idea.
Don't do it, please.
What?
For the
Oh
love of God.
Please don't. Don't. We just have a good run. Please do not.
No,
Whatever it is.
What are we setting on fire? Are we setting the inn
No.
on fire?
No, please, God.
No,
Burn
a
the
song
non-believers.
idea. A song idea.
Oh, okay.
As long as you're not casting magic, you're probably fine.
No, Delphine sings a song kind of like this.
Yes.
Live the King.
Ah.
Have you guys never listened to it?
No.
I've
What
never
was it?
heard of it.
Oh, it's
What?
a wonderful song. It's also partly what I based
God.
Delphine.
God damn it. What is happening with the freaking bot again?
It's not funny.
Yeah.
I love this song.
It's okay. I can play it through YouTube anyway.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I am very annoyed.
Oh, you have to skip. I think.
I did the skip, but you see what else I can do is this.
Hey.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's about the celebration.
Yeah.
Cool. What?
Oh my God! Is it just not playing the song?
Apparently.
These spots are broken.
How do you spell Q again?
Fuck it, I'll play it in the background of my recording anyways.
Yeah.
So at least we have something.
Yeah. She could easily figure out how to replace few of the words too.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's singing that, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To that melody.
Alright.
It crossed my thought because it's one of the songs I based Delphine on.
Gotcha. You start hearing the patrons trying to just come up with names for their small town heroes. None of them
Nice.
seem to really stick, but they're trying. And they're drunk,
Yeah, that helps. by
drunk
the way.
capacity.
It's funny how just yesterday they wanted to kill us.
Yeah, don't mention it.
It's funny how much you underestimate a good drink and a few lies do.
Yeah.
And Farah kind of hears the singing upstairs and lets her mind just drift as she's lying on the bed and just staring intensely at the ceiling.
I could play
What
that music
name
at the
could
same
they
time.
give you? Who knows? We'll look.
Oh god, no.
Oh boy.
Proto.
This is our homework.
If you don't
Next
come
to
up
the
with one,
session log, by the way, whose turn is it in the session log?
Nobody's written in the session log.
I didn't
but
do
you.
it. I didn't do last time because I thought someone else was gonna do it.
Okay, we should really make like a turn order for those freaking session logs. I'm going to do the second session again, and after that, is someone willing to do it on their own?
Maybe.
I mean,
Plus, if
I'll
once again-
probably write stuff down, but like, no promise.
You just have to do the absolute basics. You can even do it in fucking 4chan style. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. It just
I was
has to
already
cover the
planning
basics.
on like rewriting all of the stuff for myself, just because, as funny as yours is, it's not really a. You
since
know.
it's 8 o'clock, I'm gonna call it here so we can pick it up next time.
Okay.
Because I think this will be a nice stopping point, and we can wrap up the I'm not in jail and I'm not being killed
Yeah. Okay.
later. The
Really?
lie. Well,
Wait, so we're ending the session?
yeah, because we're supposed to only go 3 hours, and the longer we go, the later you're up.
I am completely fine with this. It's only 2 a.m. and I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
You want to stay up longer.
Yes.
I
I
have
do.
the song playing in the background. It just fits so well.
Well, the secondary
Yes.
problem is you're also missing someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
true that. Where did he say he went?
Said he went. He was gonna.
He said he
He's
went.
NPC me. I have to go.
Oh jeez.
So,
Okay.
if this keeps up, we might have to move it to a Thursday and see if it's any better for him. But I have to talk to him.
Yeah. But like, where did CG say he went?
He didn't say where he went.
To the mountains
To the mountain. Okay.
with us. So he probably had no service.
Makes sense.
For fuck's sake.
Do, do, do.
How long is that song? Okay, it's ending right now.
Yeah. It's quite short, but it's still a sweet song.
Who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe
it's only
CG
playing.
will mess up the plan tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm actually
Oh,
now curious.
God.
What did you guys just like sit and think of a character, or did you base them off something? Because I based my character off 2 songs.
I just kind of.
I sat
Yeah. I sat and
I
I
sat
thought.
sure-
there and thought.
I started making the character, and as like I made it, it started to form more details
Actually,
in my head.
I based my character off of another character I had.
I'm unoriginal plagiarism, so anything I think of, I'm sure someone thought of before.
Oof.
This is the other song yeah. 2
I'm not
awesome
going-
songs.
I'm not going to play it right now because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, since we're ending the session right here, I don't think it'll make much sense if I just like play another song just randomly.
No.
You guys probably could come up with a group name.
Well, I had the idea. I looked at
Yeah, this is our
Generator
homework.
at Crimson Riders.
Crimson.
Hmm.
How about
It's
everyone
like-
comes up with a name, like from the players, and we'll just like choose which one sounds the best.
Damn
Okay.
it, Kane. Why do you have to be a player?
Feel like Gang's part of the party now. He's officially part of it.
Yep.
It kind of is, to be
You
honest.
can't escape.
Yeah.
You cannot escape.
Yeah, but now he he
Especially-
has to make up names and everything too. He has homework now.
Hopper.
I imagine like Kane just like comes upstairs. It's like we have to come up with a name, and Farge just goes, "Excuse me, what?"
Yeah, I'll have that. Kane spreading the word and be like, we have to come up with a name. The patrons really want a name. So we have till
For
tomorrow.
what? A name for what?
The group. Because we're adventurers now.
Oh my god.
Just like back laid on the bed, just like just holding her hand to her head and going, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
And you can obviously tell maybe Delphine started it.
He makes his way to like telling CG of course and Zara to be like, yeah, we have to come up with a name for the group because we're considered adventurers now. And
Nice.
okay.
And Farah
Pretty
just yells
obvious.
from
Mm-hmm.
and Farah yells from her room, "Chaotic idiots!"
That's
And
not.
then Delphine goes back, "Chaotic evil idiot."
Oh my god.
Oh, they're drunks.
Stop.
Roll
Name
credits. Roll credits.
Oh.
You know what? At the end of this, I'm gonna if my character dies, the last word I'm telling you right now, word she's gonna say, I tell you right now, are, I guess I truly am a chaotic evil idiot, aren't I?
Oh my
And Farah
god.
just goes, "Shut your eyes and die."
Wow.
You can't stop me. This, or at the very end, like if this ends up turning into a series or something, that's it.
The problem is when we hit August, when I start going back to school, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the D&D session. So there
We
will
have
be
to move this on the weekends then. There's no
Yeah.
other way. We can
That's fine.
continue doing it at the same time, like at the same time we're doing it right now, but we have to move it on a weekend.
yeah.
Mhm. Makes sense.
And that might in December though. I don't think I'll be able to do D&D at all because
Well,
I have
that's
That's
quite
farther
reasonable.
away.
Once you start hitting once you hit the holidays, it's going to be like, all right, we're just going to have to take a break because it's
Yeah.
just too much going on.
Makes
It
sense.
also doesn't
screw
help
your
that I also
holidays.
Hey, it's not a holiday actually. It's a ceremony
You have a
that I
holiday.
practice for. Well, I mean,
What do
yeah,
you
that
mean
and a ceremony.
Wait,
Oh,
are you
so
not?
my friend is having her sweet 15, and that's her birthday, and I get to be part of the royal court.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Try not to burn down any fields.
Just burn
No
down the
promises.
orphanage. Burn.
Okay, so I believe that's the end of this session. This is session 3. Some stuff happened in the first 2 sessions. Delphi burned down a cornfield in the first session. We got trapped in an orb on the first session, and then Delphi burned down the field. And then in the second session, we fought a banshee. I wasn't streaming then because I didn't know what I was doing with it, but I'm going to be streaming from now on. These sessions, they're going to be probably between 3 and to however long hours. So, I might update you guys on what happened in the first episode, the first 2 sessions later when we actually have like a written down log of what happened. But for now, thanks peeps that watched, and bye.